In the meantime, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to STONKS-9800 Stock Market Simulator. Almost wish I would have had, like... What's a good example? Like, I don't know, the Wolf on Wall Street, like, suspenders and a necktie and, like, a slicked back, like, greased up, slicked back hairstyle. I wish if I had, like, 80s guy stock market mogul kind of, some kind of get up like that to celebrate the occasion. Apparently this game is pretty cool though. I was telling folks earlier that, like, when I first heard about it, I was like, this is cool, but I don't know if this is exactly what I would go out of my way to experience. But it's something kind of cool. Something kind of cool to see. And again, just the fact that the reviews are so positive made me be like, all right, let's try it out. I mean, even if I don't like it, I'll try anything once. Yeah. Is the name of the movie, yeah, Wall Street? Charlie Sheen and Michael Douglas. Yeah, I feel like I've seen images of, like, that kind of thing, like the Wolf on Wall Street. Oh, by the way, yeah, here we go. So Ogasa, because I was saying earlier how, yeah, on my end it actually wasn't too bad, but Ogasa's got a clip to, like, exemplify just how loud it was by default. So I'm gonna mute the game audio. I'm curious to hear if it'll be crazy different, because I actually still have the game audio playing on my end. So I'm just gonna play the audio from this. As far as national. I mean, I can definitely hear the difference. We'll see. I'm not so sure that the platform is out of the woods yet, but it's at least I can definitely hear the difference. Yeah, there's no question. Well, of course, by this point I have lowered the volume, but I can definitely. I would say I can hear a difference. Yeah, even with the other, like, noise gates I have placed to cap the audio, I can still hear the difference. So yeah, so it was pretty obnoxious by default for sure. But that's how it is, man. You start up a new game. The one thing I'm grateful for is it was capped at 80% at the default, at least. So much of the time it's blasts at full volume with 100% by default, and we're just hoping that our ears can handle the punishment. But in this case, so yeah, the first thing that I was thinking of is like, oh yeah, let's try story mode, but it says it's not available yet. I'm wondering what CEO mode is. Maybe I shouldn't do CEO mode as my first experience. Maybe I should do free mode, because I hadn't really considered that. I'm assuming maybe CEO mode is like hard mode, maybe. Yeah, maybe I should. You know what? Let's. I guess I don't know. Maybe there'll be information in the like the Steam page, like what exactly is CEO mode. I'm wondering. Or you know what? I'm just gonna do a quick Google search. Stonks CEO mode. Yeah, what is it exactly? Just like for what's good for a new player. Free mode gives you complete freedom, and CEO forces you to take care of your own company from the start. Okay, so thinking about like an intended experience, I would assume that CEO mode is probably the better call. You have to start from somewhere and build your way up. I'm assuming story mode will be a little bit more involved. Is there a janitor mode? Is there a McDonald's employee mode where you have to like really have a rags to bitches experience? Probably just normal difficulty. Realistic sounds scary. No, thank you. This is an instance where I will have moments of embarrassing myself, because whenever I'm in a situation where I'm like looking at financial stuff, I have to remind myself what the word dividends means. I always have to look it up. I have similar problems sometimes if I'm like looking through stuff that regards like health insurance, like the word premium and the words what's the other one, deductible, like those kinds of things. I have to like remind myself by looking it up again. So dividends, I'll confess, I can't remember what that is. I would have to look that up. Maybe the game will tell me. Stress tolerance, I'm guessing, is maybe just your guy gets stressed out, maybe shits his pants or something. 8 companies. Yeah, we'll just go with normal mode and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Stonks Early Access, baby! Active development. And that is correct, because I think on Steam I get the little pop-up that says that this game is getting patched on a probably at least twice weekly basis, if not more often. Can you run a company in the ground? Probably. She says, Happy New Year. Yeah, we're 19 days into the new year. It's still valid to say Happy New Year at this point. As a prodigy in stock trading, you've always had a knack for numbers and trends. That's me, the person that doesn't know what the word dividends means. I know my shit. That's right, baby. That's right. Why play the market when you can be the market? That's right. Become the seed money for your own venture. All right, guys. What should be our rad company name? A rad company name. Engineering is fine too. I wonder if I can change that. Hey, what's up, Whale? It's not these stonks ain't the only thing that's gonna be rising. That's right. That's right. I'm definitely down for suggestions for our company name. We could probably like well, actually, I don't know if there's a randomized option. Might just have to type something out ourselves. I don't know. My like inclination is to be like, I don't know, big dicks. Big dicks like, oh, it's engineering, so hold on. Uncle Touchy's Stock Emporium. You got it. Can we do, how's about this? Uncle Touchy's, if it's, oh, are apostrophes a big no-no? It's weird because it like looks like it's about to type, and then it's like, no, can't do it. Oh, it's because we're, oh, can we just be Uncle? Can we just be Uncle Touch? I'm over here like, why is that one character not allowed? And then I go, oh, it's because we've maxed out the number of characters. Uncle Touch. So, yeah, there's always Big Spanky. There's always our boy Big Spanky. Would it be? I mean, I love the idea of Uncle Touchy, but company name Uncle Touch. Yeah, here's what we can do. We can do this. We can do it that way. We can do Pascal casing. How's that sound? Murder Incorporated. New team name Distraught Boys. Oh man. Hey, do you guys want to invite Uncle Touch to the Thanksgiving dinner this year? He always creeps me out a little bit, man. He's always a little touchy-feely. Uncle Touchy, my fucking god. What should be our field of activity? So it default to engineering, but really any of these options are available. What would Uncle Touchy be all about? My inclination is to lean into like healthcare, I guess pharmaceuticals maybe, childcare. Oh no, I'm gonna say please tell me childcare is not in here. Education mercifully is not in here as well. Yeah, that would be something. The closest thing I would imagine would be, yeah, you know what? Uncle Touchy as entertainment is quite appropriate, I would say. What about the clergy? Yeah, unfortunately and unfortunately, that is not an option. Probably for the best. Movie production company, music label, gaming company. The sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. Ownership percentage 30%. I guess the default's nice. I'll say we'll start small. Start as a small enterprise. Starting fee 60 million, I guess. I don't know. Predicted reaction curiosity. Sure. Well, not that I can change it, but yeah, we're just going with. I wonder if that like changes as you indifference, interest. Okay, yeah. Like I just wondering like what that changes to. So I start with 65, I guess million, I guess. Now that is, I think the icon, what am I trying to say? The character for yen, Japanese yen, I think. Jesus fucking Christ, we're gonna have some, I don't know if they're gonna be clippable, but we're gonna have some quotable moments. Uncle Touchy went public, she says. A modest buzz, eyes are watching, the journey begins. All right, guys and gals, so I've got a hot 5 million, in my coffers right now. And so I have different palettes to go for. Definitely down for suggestions. Ooh, that green is a little bit harsh. We'll say auto. Good. Yeah, there we go. Let's go with the auto ones. Your home. I live in I guess, apartment. Personal. Its size is 9 tatami. Yes, comfort, 5 stars. Cool. I could sell it or move out. No, it's fine. I could just move out and be like, I'm just gonna live on the streets now. I do not have a car. No car for Alex. Stories on oh wait, YouTube creators messing with kids. Oh, right. Yeah. I thought you meant, for a minute I thought you meant like parents who were like doing that thing where they would be building their kids into their YouTube channels and like kind of exploiting them for entertainment. But I think I also know what you mean, Whale. Yeah, the different kind of messing with the kids. Oh boy, not a good time. Spent 1,000 yesterday, so we can like up or lower personal expenses as need be. Not stressed out at all. Pretty comfortable. Reasonably happy right now. Not too bad. Not too bad. Happy New Year. That's right. There's the charts. Look at those numbers. Those numbers are sure numbering right now. Is it? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any crypto in the Japanese economy in the 1980s. Hopefully. Well, yeah, I would say hopefully not. I would say that, yeah. And here is the exchange right now. I'm guessing these are, yeah, so here's us at the bottom. Uncle Touchy's at the bottom. Tell your friends. We got Zabat, so it's good to see you, buddy. Excuse me. Some of the numbers of all time. Look at all these normal names and then us. Down to the bottom. I got so many stocks. Friendship with Amy. Oh, can we woo our advisor and make her our bestie forevers. So pretty good public image. Success in the financial world. Distrust from banks. Blah 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 blah. Well, maybe maybe I should probably read these things. Right. Maintained through positive PR. Okay. Built by 6 of you running the business. Better, yeah, loans from banks, that kind of thing. That makes sense. Ethical conduct 1. So we're not very ethical right now, but we can build those numbers. We're gonna grab our way to the top. We're gonna touch our way to the top at least. Komami. So Zabatsu has picked up on something that I think we're gonna see a lot of. I'm fairly certain there's gonna be a lot of legally distinct stand-ins for real life companies. So it won't be Konami, it'll be Komami. It won't be Nintendo, it'll be like Bimdo or something like that. It'll be Capcom. Yeah, exactly, Zabatsu, exactly. If you reach the top of the stress, yeah, if you reach to the top of the stress bar, the guy just fucking ignites and just fucking burns to death suddenly. Just spontaneously combusts. So let's see. High ethical conduct can lead to good stuff. Otherwise, and avoidance of legal issues. Avoid shady deals. Networking, obviously, we're starting out, so we got nothing. Attending social events, making deals with other businessmen. Market knowledge. Leveling up, basically. Avoid bad investments. Spotting market trends for others. Cool. Philanthropy, being nice and donating to charity, all that jazz. Improves public image. Probably, it helps with a number of things, honestly. Innovation. What about corporate synergistic management strategies? Is that a bar on here? It ought to be. Overall reputation. So facilities, there's the bank, oh wait, no, this is saying, okay, I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know what we do here. So realist, oh, okay, so if there were things to do right here, it would present itself here. Real estate, if we wanted to, these would be things we could invest into. Cars, same thing. It's not a Mazda, it's a Malda. That will make some people mauled. Our advisor. Stock market is open and waiting for your next move. Uncle Touchy, there we are. There we are in all of its splendor. We're 25% across the board for all these things. Approval rating is squarely in the middle. Cool. So, Happy New Year, everybody. We're January 2nd, 1980. Look at that. It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. Oh, I was about to say, what is Gun Day? Oh, there's a Yakuza event. That's a little scary. I don't know what that means. I suppose we'll find out. We'll find out what these things mean. Common expenses. I guess if you wanted to fast forward or something, I'm not sure what that really means. All right, well, let's check with our advisor then. Stock market is open. Waiting for your next move. Let's talk. Let's talk, you and me. Went to this new jazz bar. The music was so smooth and relaxing. I mean, those old jazz records my parents used to listen to. Anyway, that was nice. I need a hint. What can I tell you about? Everything. I'm a stupid, small, baby child who does not know anything about how real estate works, how, like, stock market stuff works. I know enough to, like, participate in a conversation at the water cooler, and that is as far as I can get. American baseball game. Oh, right. Bob's and Dugnut, Sleeve McDial. Yeah. Bob's and Dugnut's an all-timer, honestly. Bob's and Dugnut forever. Yeah, because there's the Japanese... Yeah, I know what they are. I'm just not sure how that will play into this game. Physical and psychological conditions. Okay. So, right. Those make plenty of sense. Yeah. Prolonged exposure to stress will make you shit yourself to death. Okay, she doesn't say it that way. Increase your daily spendings to be happier. Very nice. Stock market. Buy and sell companies to stock... companies stock in the stock market. Okay. Level of company's income is not directly related to the value of the shares. Okay. Companies may not make profits at all for a period of time. It can take a while to receive those dividends. Bank. Take out loans if need be. A certain amount of money instantly, but you need to pay that shit off or else. Also give you guaranteed profit. Won't be able to use it for a while though. Makes sense. One for the profit expectation of the company. Two main invisible components: profitability of the company and the excrement, excitement. They have consistently high profit, no losses. It'll rise slowly, but if it's sharply rising and quickly dipping, then it's scary and exciting. Dividends depend only on a company's earnings, so even a company that is incurring a loss can still have a high rush. Rush that raises the stock price can also bring in extra money for the company and lead to higher profits. It's a risky metric as opposed to reliability. It's probably one of those things where you want to like invest in like a baseline of reliable things, and then, you know, have like a little bit on the top for like the fun, risky stuff, like gambling. Only invest what you're willing to lose. So follow the news closely. You can figure out what has influenced the price change. Company's real growth is just hype. Some high-profile scandal unrelated to the company's products may temporarily lower the price of a stock. That'd be a good time to buy because it will probably bounce back. Cool. That is really helpful. Thank you, lady. Meeting of shareholders held once a year, and you get to decide the next CEO through Mortal Kombat. Earn reputation as a shareholder, high reputation of shares, You can join the board of directors. What about the board of directors? Asking for a friend, obviously. Shareholding decisions will not require a vote at that point. But that meeting brings a lot of stress. So you gotta counteract that with pokers and booze. Okay. Japanese residential real estate. Tell me about that. Categorized by number of rooms. Size of living room. Okay. One room for sleeping. Alright, so... what is ours right now? I can't remember. A lot to consider here. Yeah, the really fancy stuff is like way more expensive, obviously. Okay, reputation. Company grows as you hold more than 1% of shares. Okay. All good. All right, so they were saying like, oh, let's like, you know, it's good to like keep up with the news. So I would say probably my first thing I would want to do is like read the newspaper. Oh wait, hold on. What did it say? What about Uncle Touchy? Oh, we're just at 0 right now. Yeah, we got nothing right now. No changes right now. Reputation flat right now, but Uncle Touchy, we're feeling great. We're feeling great about Uncle Touchy. Also, there's cleavage. What's up, shock value? Ogasa was like, Alex, we know what made you really want to check out this game, given that I have never really played or expressed interest in any sort of economy simulation kind of game. Ogasa was like, we know what brought you here, Alex. My contacts. So we have Gotomo, operations manager at Bankai. Banbai. That's fun. Instead of Bandai Namco, it's Banbai. This is our accountant. Oh wait, no, maybe not our accountant. No, they're a programmer. Oh, they're a former. No, they're a former programmer and psychologist and payroll specialist at another company. Quirky novelty items. I can just call them at home. Hey, bro, what's up? How you doing? There's a former real estate agent. Telescopes unveil distant galaxies, yet people remain a mystery. Occupational therapist, stockbroker, martial arts master, badass. She's a haiku poet. That's pretty cool. Some of these people we might have to, like, you know, consult with advice on things. She was a former executive for our company. She is currently unemployed. Closet fan of puppet theater. No, you don't need to be ashamed of that lady. CEO of Bandby, who's our bestie. Former banker, reads philosophy. My favorite so far is the person who was a psychologist, and what was the other one? She's currently a psychologist. Yeah, programmer, psychologist, payroll specialist. So that person had a storied career for sure. Milestones, I got nothing right now, obviously. No active investments. So yeah, I was thinking, like, is there a way to read the news? If I go back to the calendar, or yeah, yesterday was the holiday. Nothing happening today, so tomorrow there's some kind of Yakuza event that we know about that will be happening. They're all about Uncle Touchy, as they should be. As they damn well should be. So start time, okay. So change expenses. Oh, that's, yeah, personal expenses, I see, okay. So start time. Alright, so as time is happening... Oh, here we go. So we've gone into Wednesday. Here we go. Here's Shady McShaderson over here. We have our people in many places. Some of them might just be the right fit for your company. Keep a keen eye on the resumes of your employees. Thank you, John Yakuza, for the heads up on that. Nice and scary. So that means we're into Thursday. Okay. So yeah, so I guess that's what Yakuza event means. It means, like, yeah, there's like gonna be some lucky shit happening. Alright, so I guess when they say, like, keep an eye on the news, I guess it'll pop up to us. It'll pop up when the news happens. So go ahead and unpause. So we have the daily expenses. So right now we're kind of breaking even. We're closed on weekends, right? So now we lose money, obviously. But we have, like, a pretty comfortable nest egg right now. 3 employees found dead, and you know nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. I know nothing, I promise. So let's see. So fortune is gonna stay the same, honestly. Closed on weekends, yeah. So the little loading bar kind of tells us. Oh, but it pauses when you bring that up. Okay. Oh, crap. Coming of age day. The government has decided to change the income tax rate. Now it is equal to 11%. What was it previously? Income tax is at 11%. Tax you will need to pay at the end of this month, which right now is nothing. Oh, some of the jingles are kind of loud. Thank you for the heads up on that. It's probably sound volume, so let's lower sound volume quite a bit. Down to 20%. See how that goes. And then I feel a little bit like a dum-dum. So Uncle Touchy is doing good. So there was... yeah, I'm wondering if there's, like, stuff happening that I should be aware of. They were talking about, oh, like, when there's a major scandal that happens, you want to make sure you keep up with events that are happening. And looking at these charts, yeah, it's like, yeah, stuff has happened, but I haven't seen a way to know or, like, see, like, tidbits about when those things happen. So coming of age day, we've just started that. Income tax, I guess I don't know what the income tax rate was. So it's 11% right now. I don't know if that's high or low, relatively speaking. I mean, it sounds low, I guess. You know, 11 is, like, you know, lower than scary numbers, obviously. Actually, a collection of all the stocks you own, right? And I have nothing right now. Diversify your holdings, right? Because if one thing shits the bed, then you're going to be really screwed. I got lots of shares in this guy. So that's the thing. Like, I'm wondering when I should start to invest some of these shares, or some of what I have, rather, to start earning some dividends. Because right now, we have a lot of stocks in this guy, but it's got a ways to go. So yeah, what I'm most curious about is some notion of, like, watching the news, basically. We have vacancies at our headquarters. Okay. So this is level 1. Okay. You can build department. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. How much does it cost to build departments? Wondering if that's like a thing I should like start to invest into. Oh, resumes. Oh shit. Okay. They were saying keep an eye out for the resumes. Okay, so we have 2 resumes right now. They were saying keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on resumes that may or may not involve the Yakuza. Their specialties. Their special skill sets can come in handy. So this person is super smart, incredibly uncharismatic, not the most precise, and has no experience. This person is kind of middle of the board right now. Solace in the silence of my studies amidst books. Neither of these dudes or dudettes are like sus, I don't think. It's not like he's got like a fucking eye patch and his like quote is, "Hey bro, I love murdering people." Which is what the Yakuza is known to say. They are very prominent in outing themselves. So this one has a higher desired salary. So let's see. She wants to. What would this person be? Let's go back. Yeah, resumes without a response. Can I like put them into specific roles? Resign for the position. Just give up. I'm done. Friendship level. Management. I'm management. Adores sci-fi. Because this one says, yeah, good at IT and systems. But we don't have an IT and systems thing yet. It was under company departments. But I could make one. We're an entertainment company. What would an entertainment company need first and foremost? I mean, probably sales and marketing, right? Sales and marketing, research and development. Like, these two would probably be the biggest. I mean, really, all of them are important, obviously. Yeah, we have vacancies there as well. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and hire them both. You're hired? You're hired. Start filling those roles. Project scale has increased. Hell yeah. Stonks, baby. Invention. We're inventing, all right. It's because of the intelligence level. Cool. Influence. There's a charisma. I guess the other guy's a little bit more charismatic. Precision, very good. Very good. So that will be a. I'm assuming they get paid maybe once every 2 weeks, I guess. So it'll come out of presumably our expenses. Efficiency is not very good. I'm going to say, since we have an IT guy, maybe I should just go ahead and build a department for him. Build a department. It will cost us one. Okay, all right. Maybe I should hold off a little bit. It's a little bit expensive. I guess I could take out a 1 billion yen loan. What's up, Meerkat? Bureau of Extraordinary Fallacies. I was no, Meerkat. You're supposed to say. Yo, this is Phil from the Small Penis Club, and I hate to break it to you, but we had to deny your application. That's still pretty good, though, Meerkat. It's good to see you, bud. Undocumented monster schlong. Yeah, this is Phil returning your call from the Small Penises Club, and man, we hate to break it to you, but we had to deny your application. We're really broke up about it. We appreciate your enthusiasm. Yeah, Whale knows what's up. Whale knows what's up. He knows the winner there. The wiener and the winner. Alright, let's keep looking around. I'm sure like more things will kind of crop up as time goes on, but I'm just trying to like kind of get my dicks in a row. Get my ducks in a row. Get my dicks in a row. Get my dicks in a row, let's be real. Is there anything else? I'm just wondering if there's anything else I should know about. Let's talk to our advisor again. I'm thinking of going to the onsen to relax and warm up. I hope you will join me. The lady we've just met, and you're just inviting me to get naked with you in an onsen? What the hell? Almost to the workday. Keep up the good work. I need a hint. I guess there's nothing else new here. Yeah, nothing else new there. Hope you'll join me at the onsen. Does she know that you're naked at the onsen? Does she know how this works? It's just a normal thing to ask your boss. You know how it is. That's why the name of the company is Uncle Touchy. All right. Maybe she's Aunt Touchy. Operational investments, almost to the workday. Okay, so that means yeah. Okay, that requires the departments. That makes more sense. Research and development. Wait, we don't have any of those. Right. Okay. Well, let's hit the play button then. We have employees. I don't know what our employees are doing. I have nothing for them. Oh, here we go. Rumors at Yamana led to a sharp change in the stock price. All right, so let's take a look at what the price is. Yamana. Wait. I thought that was when, like, you are insulting someone's mother, but you say it weird. Instead of Yamada, it's Yamana. Did Whale show it? Yeah, I think, Whale, you were the first one to show me that video. It's a classic. An all-timer. Yeah, 1 billion yen. That's a good point too, Irasi. Yeah, I mean, we only have 5 million yen. But yeah, 1 billion yen is not, like, crazy. I mean, it's a lot, but not, like, stupid crazy. She can't keep her hands off Uncle Touchy. Who could blame her? Banbai Bamco. Yamana. So, let's take a look at Yamana. Because now might be a good time to snipe that shit. You feel me? But now might be a good time to snipe that shit. So, Yamana. So let's get a whole bunch. Let's get a whole bunch. And by a whole bunch, I want minimum 0.01%. Is 1 billion yen 10 minutes? Yeah, that's a good point too. I think right now, a cheat code for calculating the exchange rate, or just exchanging rather between yen and USD, is to divide, I guess, by 10. But I think that's like, obviously it changes, you know, generally speaking, but on a somewhat regular basis. But I think that's like a reasonably decent cheat code as far as like how to kind of quickly ascertain it. A single yen is basically like a penny. Which I guess would mean divide by 100 instead of 10. Maybe it's 100 then. Yeah, I guess I haven't looked in a while. I mean, I guess I'm going to Japan in July, so I guess I should probably be a little bit aware. I guess. My small, that shit is evergreen. My small penis, that shit. $1, 155. Yeah, okay, so it's 100 and then some. 100 and then some. Should I get 100 shares? Speaking of 100, should I go like kind of crazy? Maybe not that crazy, but kind of crazy. We're expecting it to bounce back. Yeah, 0.03% ownership. I mean, you know, I don't want to like go too crazy. I could go more silly. Should I go more silly? We can go up to 200. And we can spend roughly 1 million yen on shares of Yamana, expecting it to bounce back real good. Look at that, 0.05% ownership of the company. We are rolling it, baby. We are rolling it. Does not allow you to exchange in short sales right now. So, yeah, we got nothing. We have nothing to show for our current situation. Let us resume. I mean, like, click our buddy. Well, in fact, here, speaking of our buddy, let's talk. I feel like baking in the winter. Maybe it's the cold weather, but there's something cozy about being in the kitchen and baking something sweet. Right, so who's this guy? Oh, he's one of our employees. We've hired him, and I don't think I have anything for him to do. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have hired either of them, honestly. This guy at least has a knack. Is a knack for IT and systems, so that's probably the first thing I would be inclined to get for him. Operating activities. So when they have a knack, it'll tell us. Tell us what that knack is. Where's our... Has a drawer full of red lipsticks. Where's our other employee? Here we go. Current worker at Uncle Touchy. Oh, Farsight is here, by the way. Farsight, didn't you have a redemption? You had a time warp scan, didn't you? We can do that real quick. As I see, Meerkat's also got one for us, too. Japan has, likes to economically deflate the value of its currency. I did not know that, actually. Did not know that. Hashtag the road to 1 trillion. Yeah, that's the thing, too. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect from the perspective of the 1980s compared to now. It wouldn't shock me if it was relatively different. Would not shock me. Alright, so yes, we got that paused. It's not like he has viewers that he is he's offloading all of his smarts to. Not like that would ever happen, right? No way. No way, no how. So anyway, so we had purchased some stonks because this guy fucking dipped and we said yes. Yes. So we bought low and now we expect it will get nice and high. And let's go ahead and unpause so we can kind of watch this unfold in somewhat real time. Also, look at that. January 19th. January 19th. It's like we're summer. It's like we're simulating the day we're in right now. Minus the whole, it was 40 something. Yeah, what was it? 45 years ago. Other than it was 45 years prior. Got an achievement for... Okay, so it did pause. What did I get an achievement for? I got an achievement for receiving dividends in the amount of 1 million yen from one company. So, Stonks 1, achievement unlocked. Hell yeah. So, look at that. Look at that. Research point +1. Net profits. Beautiful. So, now the stonking begins. Outsourcing content ideas. That's right. That is right. Yeah. Salary of CEO Uncle Touchy, 1 million. Look at that. Look at that. So I have a 30%. Yeah, so... Oh, wait. So the salary... Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, total is 1.3. There we go. So my overall salary is 1 million, but also the company has done that decently. Very good. Maybe I should lower it. Maybe I should lower the volume a little bit more then. Yeah, I don't want to be melting people's ears. Let's take it down to like 8%. It's a little bizarre that like maybe even lower, 5%. A little bit bizarre that, you know, it's like it's still, you know, fairly like I'm looking at the waveform. It's not getting into the yellow, but it gets closer than I would expect it to for being at 7% volume. Yeah, if I'm not talking, it gets like kind of close to the yellow. That's hopefully a little bit nicer, or at least less angy. So look at that, we got our stuff back, and if we check the charts, well, Yamana went up slightly. How much was it when we bought it? So when we, yeah, I guess I don't remember necessarily. Thinking I might say average price. It looks like no. So did it go down even more? So I think I think what happened then. Can I look at? Did the music go away? All right, so like audio didn't go away, but music just like went. Oh, maybe because we're like in between something. I'm not sure, but what I was trying to quickly ascertain. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's maybe even gone down further. So maybe I should use this as an opportunity to like invest more big into Yamana. What I'm wondering is if I check my portfolio, basically. Oh, here we go, portfolio. So the dividends that I earned were from the company we own. They have nothing to do with the whole Yamana situation. So that might be a bit before we actually start earning anything here. So what I'm wondering is if I should continue to invest into this guy. Are there any notable things coming up? We are... Yeah, so no other notable things on the calendar necessarily. I was hoping there'd be like other things we could see on the news. It's cool that it gives you a little pop-up that says like, such and such has happened and there's a sharp dip occurring. I would almost prefer if it was something like, yeah, you would have to like skim news articles and kind of pick, like, glean little tidbits. It's like, oh, there's a big conference coming up that a bunch of tech companies are presenting their stuff. Such and such and such and such will be presenting, and there's rumors that company might be announcing something cool, or you know, rumors of such and such might be having some kind of media scandal happening. So I appreciate that it gives us pop-ups. So I'd almost rather we be the ones to kind of read between the lines. Like we're being like a news detective sleuthing of sorts. We can continue making Amy our BFF. My birthday is March 3rd. How about that? Anything else that I want to do in the meantime? Probably not. But yeah, I think I will indeed. Oh, except the markets are closed right now. Markets closed Sunday, so I could not buy more if I wanted to. Hello? Oh, there we go. And there we go. Music has resumed. Now it is Monday. Fetch for the charts. So Yamana continues to dip. Oh god, are they gonna shit the bed? Do I continue to purchase and just expect them to bounce back? I mean, we're making more than we're losing. I'm gonna yeah, oh, it even says last purchase price, and of course it's gotten cheaper. Let's get another hundo. Get another hundo. Since it's nice and cheap. Should I just go up to a solid 0.1%? Go to a solid 0.1%. Look at that. 11 or 0.11%. We're practically the CEO at this point. So that would be it's a questionable investment maybe, but we just earned a bunch of money. Let's fucking invest that shit and hope that it'll pay out. Oh gosh, Farsight says I have a present for you, Alex. He has indeed gifified the image. I'm hoping this was relatively not super complicated to do. I don't know if Twitch does this, but I know some video things allow you to like convert to GIFs fairly easily. Very good. Expand Kong. Thank you to Farsight for redeeming that ridiculous image and then blessing us with a gifified version of it for us to treasure forever. It's a pain in the ass to deal with you, but well, I appreciate taking the time to do that. It was very nice. It was very nice of you, bud. Recently bought a lot of shares. Be careful about selling them quickly. The FSA might find actions suspicious and investigate you for market manipulation. Interesting. They're like going too ham on that shit. Let's unpause. Let's unpause. So comfort, it's not the best. Stress is rising a little bit. Up our personal expenses to maybe feel more gooder. And then let's talk with our advisor. Or our advisor. Have you heard of this TV drama about a detective who solves crimes using his powers of observation? It has a dedicated fan base. You're looking tired, maybe you should take a nap during your lunch break. I was wondering if she would like make mention of like news reports or something. Playing with a coma in the snow reminded me of when we used to play with them as kids. It said I had a research point, by the way, earlier. I wonder, would that play into... let's see, if I go to... company, maybe, yeah, research and development. So, let's see. Actually, I'm kind of curious. If I go to departments, R&D, it costs... 100... Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, oh, that's not so bad. Oh, it's 100 million, not 100,000. Yes. Oh. It let me build it? Oh no. It let me build it. I'm a little scared that it let me build it. Okay, we just have to work back a small in the red. A small in the red of like of to the tune of 995 million. Or not 95 million. $95 million or yen. So we got more innovation. Amy leveled up our friendship, which is great. Except it didn't immediately... Oh, okay, maybe that will come into play soon. The cost of such an investment. So, now that we have this, what do we do with it? Efficiency... Because it gave us research points. What I'm wondering is, what do we do with research points? Or maybe, I think it's what it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was something else. But I thought it said like research points plus 1. Yeah, 95 million. It's no problem. It's no problem. Maybe when we unpause, it'll update. Yeah, research 25%. R&D. Oh, here we go. R&D. Okay, so we have 101. I was thinking like, oh, maybe research points are a big deal. Since we have we started with 100, that's actually not too silly. But I was thinking maybe there was something we could do with them once it's available to us. Let's see, where was the screen I was looking at where I like... Facilities? No. There was something I'd clicked where... Oh, here we go, this is it. You've been putting in the hours. Functional R&D department. So, it exists, but maybe it's not functional. Company. Management. No, departments. Oh, here we go, this is why. So, vacancy. So, who should be our research and development person? Probably the person who is like more of a who's more of a jack of all trades, because there was the IT systems, but that one costs $1 billion. That's a bit much. That's a bit much to sign up for. So, how do I look at my employees? It'd be under facilities, arts. Probably company under departments? No. Management? 3 employees? Here we go. So... Oh, I see. There's more bars. Because I just remember the first 4. So probably this guy. He's more of a jack of all trades. Precision, charisma. He's not quite as intelligent, but still is like doing pretty good overall. So we're going to put him in charge of R&D. He's more of an IT guy. IT and systems, but he'll do okay in this position probably. And if he hates it, then he'll quit and try to kill us. And take revenge on us. Violently. So go back to company and then departments. Now I could put what's-her-face here. I realize I never actually... I realize now, once you hire somebody, you have to give them a position. Up G. Is that like an up dog? To expand costs 500 million. I probably shouldn't go too ham on that, honestly. Multiple meerkats in the Discord. Yes, yes. Although, in all fairness, that particular person is... I don't think they check Discord very often. I think that was... I remember his screen name. It was like... I can't remember what his screen name was. But yeah, we played Smash Bros. With him a couple times. He was a cool dude, but I haven't seen him on Twitch in a long time. Twitch or Discord, so not sure how frequently he checks these things. Which is fine. But anyway, we got those things upgraded, or assigned at least. And I'm gonna unpause. And let's check the charts. This number continues to dwindle. This number hasn't, like, gotten scary yet. I suspect it probably will get scary. Oh, here we go. It's bouncing back. Strange rumors that Asai led to a sharp change in the stock price. I've got the strange rumors. Asai is green one? Asai is green. That means we should fucking invest, baby. Let's invest into Asai. Maybe I shouldn't go stupid, but I want to go a little stupid. So we'll do a hundo. We'll do 2 hundo. I can't resist. I can't resist. But the siren call is too strong. 1.1 million. Do it. Deal. Fucking did it, baby. So our liquid money is going down, but it's okay. Once the month ends, we got that thick-ass paycheck coming, baby. That's right, imposters. Imposters are rampant. So the great thing... So, yeah. If I would invest into Calio, we would have seen like, you know... And, Abazu. We would have seen a generous increase. So if there was like, yeah, the same kind of thing there, like if there would have been something that would have happened, some kind of trade event, some kind of annual something, some kind of monthly something, that indicated that whatever companies these are would cause some kind of change. You know, if there was like a way to like watch the news stories, that kind of thing. I almost wonder, can I learn more about these companies? So it was... I already forgot what the name of them was. The 2 big ones. So Abazu and Calio. What are Abazu and Calio doing? What are they? So technology and energy. Okay. There's some overlap there for sure. I offered to acquire the whole company. I'm still a little bit concerned there's stuff I'm not I've yet to discover in this game. Given that they were that at the I think it was in the intro, they were saying like, oh yeah, make sure to keep an eye out for news reports. I don't know if that means just the pop-ups or if there's other more detailed stuff we can read through. But I feel like I've clicked around everywhere and I haven't seen anything yet. Should we try to upgrade our friendship with Amy? I got a new Kotsaku for my apartment. It's cozy to sit under. I don't think I know what Kotatsu is, rather, but it sounds cozy. Saw kids playing with Koma. That's right. Have you heard any good music? I need some new tunes for my playlist. So when we talk with Amy, it's her asking a question and then us, or making a statement, and us not reacting at all. That's how you make friendship. Hot chocolate that's made with matcha powder. Sounds nice. Went to the exhibition, showcased these different types of pottery. It was cool. Had its own story. Let us resume. How is this stuff going? So I think maybe I shouldn't invest in Diamond anymore. They're starting to suck some shit a little bit right now. So income is 1.3, expense was 63,000. We paid some real estate tax, paid quite a bit of those as well. So overall profit, we lost a measly 62 million, just a little bit of a 62 million downside. I will answer the phone. Let's make tonight memorable, shall we? Something fun and glamorous. Yes. Where shall we go? Is this my employee? Also, maybe I misunderstood what this number was. It's 2, 97. Maybe that means we have 2... Is it 2,000 maybe? Like maybe 100 million is like not what I think it is. Anyway, Choosery would like to go with Amy, which I guess I think is one of our coworkers, one of our underlings. She says some are glamorous. The arcade's pretty glamorous, right? So some places are not available to us right now. Can I look to see like what she's into? I'm gonna pause real quick. Can I look and be like, oh yeah, what is she like? Just where you would like to go. But I don't know if I have that screen available to me right now. I can't go back to the thing otherwise. I will say pachinko sounds really cool. Yes. 50 balls for 60. Yes, let's make it happen. Oh, and I get to play the pachinko. That's kind of fun. It's ballionaire all over again. Oh, you get to like launch it. Okay, so it's it's pachinko, but also Peggle. Over there. Oh, that was too far. And honestly, I should be like balling out of control here because we have 50 balls. I got something. So I should be throwing my balls around like it's no one's business. I'm just slinging balls. And let come with my hello, Shayna. You're a kitty cat. Hello. Oh, one of them just did an air ball. It went right down the side. Didn't even touch anything on the way down. It just ate butt. I'm sure that, like, for people that play pachinko, there's like legit strategies. You can see there's like multipliers and shit. There's probably legit strategies. I've never beheld a pachinko machine with my own eyeballs. So, beyond playing Ballionaire and a little bit of Peggle at a friend's house that one time, my experience is pretty minimal. I mean, it seems pretty random just with all the spinny boys. But there's probably like legit strats, honestly. For people that know this shit are pretty smart. I'm just trying to cast a wide net by just balling out of control here. I've played Peggle once. I've played Peggle once in my life, and it's a fun game. The downside with Peggle is that I don't think I want to play it ever again, because I was at a friend's place. We were playing on their Xbox, and we were playing on a map that I think it was like my friend was trying to like beat a high score that he couldn't really beat very easily. And he'd been like, we were just taking turns on the map. And just like see like how it would go. See what kind of score like each of us might be able to pull off. And it was my first time playing the game, and I launched a single Peggle ball and got like the dumb, bullshittiest, luckiest, dumb nonsense in the whole world. where I like got the I just happened to get the right multipliers and got the right this and that, and like got some absurdly stupid score that was just downright impossible, and it like beat the stage and like unlocked a billion achievements. And they were like, wow, that was really good for your first time, Alex, good job. And then I was like, oh, I'm never playing this game again. That's like, I'm retiring from Peggle because I will never beat that, obviously. Also, whatever I'm doing right now, we got a ×4 right now. So yeah, that was like my that was my peak, and I'm never getting over that. I'm never financially recovering from that one-time peak. Wait, do I have 88? How did I get 88 balls? How did that happen? I have so many balls. Should I just be puking balls everywhere? That phrase makes me uncomfortable. Play some Peglin. I should play some Peglin. That game looks very cool. That does look like a very fun game. So what am I getting when I'm getting these ×4 multipliers? Am I getting more balls or am I getting money? Because I'm assuming I'm getting money, but also it occurs to me I don't see like a money screen anywhere. Is my guy auto-buying more balls? No, we're getting balls back. I think I should just be like, just fucking barfing out balls constantly. As we're getting too many. I don't know what to do about this. Gambling's illegal in Japan, but pachinko is right. It's technically not gambling, right? That makes sense. That tracks with what I've heard. Go inside a pachinko hall. I mean, I'm going to Japan in July, so we'll probably at some point, you know, behold one at some point. I've heard that, yeah, they're loud and a bit of a sensory overload, not unlike casinos in the United States, obviously. So yeah, I'm sure it's quite the experience. So I'm trying to keep an eye out on the top left to like see the number. Because sometimes it'll just randomly shoot up to like something in the... Yeah, there we go. It's up to 60. Maybe I should be going over here. Maybe over here you get less balls, but more other stuff. I can also just leave. I can press escape to say like, no more. I like to think that you can like get something for your efforts. We're down to 40. Let me escape this ball hell. This pachinko ball hell. So it said 300 over on the bottom left, whatever that means. Probably some kind of score multiplier. But not ball multiplier. I don't think I have 300 balls. Yeah, Peglin does seem like a game I should play. I think it would be fun. I've watched Alias play it a bunch. I think Shake has played it a bit on his stream. Seems like a really good game. That would be up my alley. But I know there's no way I could ever beat that one time I fucking kicked all kinds of dick at Peggle. You guys remember that thing in... I think it was E3 10 plus years ago where they announced Peggle 2? And the guy was like, one last thing, Peggle 2, and then does this weird awkward jump and then just leaves the stage. For the longest time, I've seen the GIF of the guy doing the funny jump, but never knew the context. Because then the number 2 just shows up on the screen. There's no other mention of what's going on there. And I never knew what it meant. Understood the mystery. Got 4 more balls. There you go. Here's some balls. 2 more balls. Am I almost done? 1 more. Oh, 1 more. Just kidding. It's flying out all over the place. All right, so now we're done. You want to finish the game and sell your balls for... Oh, I misunderstood how Peggle or how pachinko works. So you're supposed to sell when you have like a gigantic amount. Yes. Thank you for playing. All right, very good. So that meant that our friendship with Amy has stalled, unfortunately. But our friendship with our coworkers... Oh, we have resumes to review. So friendship with this person is 9%. 8%. Okay. Maybe it wasn't with her. I thought it was with her. She loves sci-fi. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. She's a board member, by the way. I guess everyone's a board. No, he's a scientist. IT and systems. Oh, that's what this... Hold on. That's what this thing means. This means they're a board member. Let's take a look at the resumes. Solace in bonsai trimming. He's a sinologist? Kynologist? Sinologist? What would that word mean? What is sinology? Kynology. Also, I'm looking for any obvious signs that somebody could or could not be a member of the Yakuza. Okay, this guy's got like the kind of smirky looking face. He's a surgeon, though. It is a dog studying individual. Today I learned. Naka Hikari, soft spot for stray kitty cats. Understandable. This dude's a baller, but he might be like close to retirement. He's got this silver hair, the silver fox, and is like decently experienced and is so precise and decently charismatic and not a complete dunce with intelligence. Let's get this guy. And I was like, we can't just hire everybody on the spot, obviously. So I will say, we'll say no thank you to you and hire this lady. And then I will put them, whoops, in departments. Here we go. So, whoops, I should probably pause. Our numbers are going into a not great direction. 3 employees right now. So does anybody have a knack? He is extremely precise and medium charisma. She is kind of a jack of all trades, but has room to grow. There's a lot of energy. Employee happiness, pretty good. So we know IT and systems is going to be crazy expensive. Human resources, operations, sales, and marketing. That's what the bar means. Play management. Engagement. Yeah, that's the one I would really like. 100 million. Yes. Don't have enough reserves. Okay, just kidding. We can't afford that. We probably can't afford much else. From any of these, yeah. And resources. So, by a gigantic margin, the IT and systems is like the most expensive. 100 million versus 1 billion. Okay. So I guess just to like put these employees somewhere. I don't know if this is ill-advised, but I'm going to put them both here. I don't know if that's like a bad idea to just stick them into places and hope for the best, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, and I'm probably running this company into the ground. Let's go ahead and unpause. Controversial policies associated with media and advertising are causing public outcry, negatively affecting its reputation. Well, oh wait, that's us, isn't it? No, we're entertainment, which is not the same. I mean, that's in media, obviously. But yeah, so basically media companies are in the shitter. The 2 things I've, invested into have not recovered. They have not recovered, and they're really struggling. Hopefully that investment will, will do something. I mean, if need be, we could always sell, but we would sell at an overall loss, obviously. Of course, it's the weekend, so I can't do anything with this right now. Oh, I guess I can't look. So time does not go when you're on this screen, but it does go when you're on this screen. Here we go. National Foundation Day. Is that when you apply foundation on your face? Like mascara, that kind of thing? Sunglasses were the standard for Yakuza. I figured that, or like, if for some reason their profile picture has them shirtless with a badass tattoo on their back, I figured that's probably a bit of a telltale sign. Just a little bit. Oddly enough, I still can't look. Oh, because it's a holiday, I guess. Foundation is, yeah, that's a holiday then. Okay, so the markets are still closed. So what I want to look at is, yeah, it'll tell you. So I bought at a higher rate, yeah. Ooh, much higher price, and things have only dwindled. So maybe this is an opportunity though, because these companies have been doing really well. Can we assume that they'll bounce back? We know that, yeah, public outcry has like lowered the price of these things. Maybe it's too obvious to go for these. Maybe I should go for like these other guys. There's really, I mean, really, let's be real. Everybody has suffered pretty recently. So maybe including my company has suffered recently. So maybe I can't assume that just these are media, but let's take a quick look. Let's do a quick look here. So, Kadome, what would, not Konami. What would Kadome be? I guess I don't know. But anyway, they are energy. And Abazu, they're also energy. Sunny is agriculture. Elio is technology. So far, none of these are media and something. Okay, here we go. So Konami is media and advertising. Yes, Konami, the counterpart to Konami, a real-life media and advertising company. Definitely not entertainment, I think, is what ours is right now. Construction, pharmaceuticals. So we have a pretty decent representation, like a pretty decent spread. So I'm a little bit surprised that such a sharp downturn was applied to everybody when just media and what was it? Media and something else was the label. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that we've seen a sharp downturn for everybody. Although that's not true. The sharp downturn began, I don't know, like I'm not sure what the time scale is here, but maybe a week ago, but more than a day or two ago. So yeah, it's still a bit of a guessing game, for better or for worse. Here's the bank. We could take out a loan if we were, you know, in dire straits. We could buy a car if we really wanted to get fancy. Friendship with Amy has not gone up at all. I don't know, like, what the advisor, like, what do I get by friending our advisor person? Do we get more? Will she give us more helpful information, maybe? Guess I'm not too sure what to expect. You can buy even more stocks at a time if you wanted to. No option for short selling yet. Okay. I almost wonder if maybe I screwed up by not doing just a little bit of research into this game before I played it. Because sometimes if I know there's a lot of depth to a game, like Caves of Cud, for instance, I might watch like a tutorial or something like that, or just do a teensy, just a baby amount of research. Just a baby amount. I wonder if I should have done that for this game. Just like read for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, like here's recommended for new players, like a recommended for new players kind of thing. I'm wondering if not doing that has you know, feel like I'm kind of floundering here. I feel like I still feel like there's information that I'm not able to access, either because I haven't found the right menu for it or because we haven't unlocked it or something. New product development. What does that do? Can increase our revenue. Implement. Oh, so it costs 90 R&D points. Operational investments. Yes. Research has begun. Cool. Research in progress. Can't do any of these. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No. My own funds. We don't want to touch that shit. Okay. So it's just trying to kind of fumble my way through this. And happiness, comfort, stress. Stress is not great. What do we do about stress again? I mean, can you like take time off? Active investments. Able to manage it. You have to build. Oh, you have to get experience in handling investments first. Okay. Are there other hints? Percentage of the stock. I'm looking to see when she'd made mention of, like, yeah, here we go. Follow the news closely. Follow the news closely. Yeah, I guess I just don't know how to exactly. But again, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk. I got you some ramen. Oh, that's nice. Friendship goes up. There we go. You heard Shayna? It wasn't so much a kitty call, it was as it was a cat fucking screaming. Ah, I'm a cat, fuck you. Like she gets very angry. Thinking about joining a gym, want to be workout buddies. And there's never any answer other than affirmative, acknowledged. Movie about a group of scientists who start their own ghost catching business. You shouldn't overwork, you should rest more often. Hear about the new mobile suit technology. Oh, mobile suit, hell yeah. Some Gundams going. Let's unpause. Oh, strange rumors here led to a sharp change in the stock price. That's not good. That is not good. Let's see how bad it's gonna be. Show me the charts. Oh, it's kind of a reset. Our stock is a little bit in the toilet. How do we... Okay, maybe that's just a notion that our ethical conduct is garbo. Now, what? Let's see. Donations to the temple decrease stress and enhance happiness. Wait, this is ethical conduct? Oh, okay. Decrease. Let's see, donations at the temple. So that's like, I would assume that's philanthropy, but yeah, but also ethical stuff. Okay. Watch out about the Amy. So, let's see. Be maintained by avoiding shady deals. Have I inadvertently participated in a shady deal, I wonder? That caused ethical conduct. Or maybe rumors just happen. Maybe there's like nothing you can do to avoid it. Maybe it's just how it goes. Did I inadvertently hire some Yakuza members not knowing? Unknowingly? I'm hoping there'll be like obvious signs. Other than... John, definitely not a Yakuza member. Williams is like the name or something like that. But, okay, well, anyway, let's just keep going and just see if things bounce back. And that's gonna affect our monthly income. But at least it did flatline, so it didn't continue to dip. But it has indeed flatlined. It's holding strong, and by holding strong, I mean holding not so good. These things, look at that, we got a slight uptick, and these guys are also kind of like baselining, flatlining versus baselining. We got a slight uptick in return on a SI, but it's still very strongly in the shitter. I think we first invested at around this point, and then for Yamana, same kind of thing, like around here is when we invested. No income tax, baby, because I've made no income. There you go. That's how you beat the system, man. That's how you fucking do it. So, yeah, it's still not great. So, reserves were used to cover the losses, which is great. That's a good sign. So, salaries, we paid a lot in salaries. Lost 16 million. We gained no research points. Very good. All right, we're doing great. We're doing great at running this company in the ground. Now we gained some more money, which is nice. We need to do something to increase the... How do we, like, quash these rumors? And maybe the answer is you don't. But they were talking about... Where was it? It was under profile? Yes, here we go. Like, ethical conduct. They talk about, like, donating to the temple. Donating to the temple? Like, what exactly is that? Is there, like, a... Is there, like a way where you can, like, interact with the city? Or something like that? Or again, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe that's, like, not a thing that I have access to right now. But when I see, yeah, things like donations to the temple, I go like, oh, is there, like, other... Yeah, donations can increase your happiness. Maybe we just haven't unlocked it yet. It was a location on the map. It was a location when we were looking at taking somebody to, like, a date. So maybe it's limited to when you can do it. Like, maybe, like, you have to, like, on special events, you can take someone to a temple and then donate money. Maybe that's how that works. Oh, maybe because we went to the pachinko parlor, is that, like, frowned upon? Is it, like, seen as unbecoming for a CEO to go, like, be seen in public at a pachinko parlor? Like, oh, he's participating in illicit activities on his free time. How dare he? So maybe that's, like, kind of what may have led to ethical conduct still being kind of crappy and some unsavory rumors. Because, yeah, I don't see any sort of thing that says, like, oh, go out on the town and do some stuff. Maybe the unsavory rumors is because the name of our company is Uncle Touchy. Maybe that is having some downstream effects that I had not considered. Yeah, it's gambling, like, because I mean, it was like Farsight says, it's not technically gambling, but it is. We all know, right? We all know what's up. So maybe, like, I legit don't know with Japanese culture, like, if it's kind of frowned upon. And, like, it's legal, but it's kind of skeevy. There's no money involved. Yeah, but you get the tickets, so it's like, you know, it's like the Dave & Buster's thing. I don't know. Let's just keep playing. I mean, we continue to lose money. We're just constantly in the red. But, you know, I opened this by saying that I didn't know what I was doing. And that I was probably going to shit the bed slightly. Your computer's broken. Repair it. So my brand reputation continues to go into the shitter. Does that mean that my yeah, no, we're still bad. I feel like I need to do something. The jazz bar, nice. I feel like I need to do something. I feel like we're just watching things get worse and worse and worse. There must be more things I can do. Let's take a look at the charts again. So look at that. Asai is bouncing back. So we could potentially sell. Well, if we sold now, we would break even, more or less. Because I think we bought Asai when it was like right around here. So I might hold out for a bit. And yeah, another kind of example here. I don't know what is causing, what market events are kind of causing that shift to occur. Yamana also a little bit of an uptick. Slightly. We're nearly to the point where they were when we bought from them. Yeah, if we need to start a new company name, or a new company over, we could always do that, obviously. So founded in 1983. Is there like stuff I can click on this screen to say like, oh yes, let's learn about them? Can I learn about their CEO, former scientist who loves historical artifacts? Can I visit his house and seduce his wife and have her share some illicit secrets about his fetish interests? Probably not. But the Hobbit can dream, can't he? 20 meats of beating the meats. There you go. Meerkat says, I was 10 in 2007. Well, Meerkat, you started early. Good for you. Coming of age, if you'll excuse the phrase. Coming of age in an early age, I suppose. Heard about this new arcade game. Play as a ninja and have to rescue a princess. Sounded fun. It reminded me of those ninja movies we used to watch. We as in the two of us, or we as in like when we were kids in the colloquial term? I love the way everything looks when it's covered in snow. It's like a winter wonderland, she says. Reading this book about a wandering samurai, got caught up in a feud between two powerful clans. Action scenes were well written. Cool. Let's continue then. We were kind of keeping an eye on Asai and Yamana to see if they were going to... Uh-oh, that's not good. Things turned to pink. Oh, but that's good, though. That means we got a profit. What did I do to make that profit happen? I think I didn't buy anything. I didn't invest into questionably I didn't make any questionable financial decisions. That's what it is. White Flare says, listen, bro, listen. You talk about Pornhub, it will summon me. I know when I'm needed. That's right. White Flare says, listen, I know what I'm about. I know what I'm about. So we got a profit, which is nice. The question is, how close to the sun do we fly? Oh, it's my birthday, by the way. My guy's birthday, March 3rd. Let's go celebrate. Okay. Your friends wish you a happy birthday and gave me some dollars, which is nice. Buy shares in this bar. It's always busy. Had a great conversation with many of your friends. Friendship increases with a bunch of people. Is it time to go home? Never. Stick around, have a good old time. We're feeling less stressed. During a dart contest, you score the winning shot. Feeling great. Thank you for visiting us. The bartender kicks our ass out. Oh, 23,000, not too bad. Look at that. Look at that. So look at that. That was a good time for us. Look at that. Our stress went down. Happiness went up. Comfort is horrible, but we'll increase the expenses a bit. since we got a bit more money that time. Got some spending money under our belt. It rhymes with Schmenty Shevin. Nailed it. Is it TOS to, like, discuss your age? I know it's definitely TOS to be like, hey, I'm 12 years old. Like, that is TOS violating. I guess me saying those words was technically not great. But anyway, is somebody earnestly revealing, like, oh, by the way, I'm, like, well below the yeah, I guess the word TOS is still valid. The phrase TOS is still valid there. But, like, for somebody to be like, yo, I'm extremely under the minimum age, like, that is, you know, very much not good. But I would assume, like, just voluntarily talking about how, like, oh yes, I'm like, you know, in my 20s or 20 blah blah blah, I would assume is probably okay, as long as it's not like I could see instances where it could cross certain boundaries. She says, I would like to go home early. You don't mind, do you? Doing some spring cleaning to declutter the apartment. Cool. And are there any other significant things that have happened? So our stock price is still solidly in the toilet, and nothing has happened. And I don't really know what I can do to change that. I mean, really, I should try to continue to bolster our income so we can then invest that income back into the company. And maybe I should do that now. At one point, they were talking about our reserves. So we have no debt right now. I guess I could take on a loan. I guess I could take on a bank loan. Where's my profile? So that would be... is it financial success? Maybe I should wait for that to level up to maybe level 8. Or for this bar to level up. So if nothing else, there's that. If I go to the bank... my card, donate. Oh, that's where the donating to money to charity thing happens. Okay, that's good to know. So if I were to say take out a loan, 2 point, yeah. Is that 2.2 million or is that 2,002 million? I'm guessing it's. I guess I don't know. Guess I'm not. This whole time I thought that was like that meant 2.02 million, but then we took out a loan for 100 million. And we didn't go like crazy in the red. So I guess I'll confess, I guess I still don't really understand the scale of how money is working versus how it's presented to us. Probably was 1 million. I know different countries do it differently, where some countries do decimal points, others do commas to indicate well, I guess I don't. I guess it depends. To indicate what we in the United States and what most of North America uses as commas and decimals, it gets interchanged sometimes. So I would almost wish there was a screen, and maybe there is. Maybe I just haven't seen it. Something that says, like, instead of this kind of shorthand view, it spells it out for us. So. Also, the music stopped. Oh, probably because I paused it. No, it's still quiet. Did I break the music? I mean, I like the music. I know it's turned down quite low, but it's not like dead. Oh shit! I saw, but I didn't really discern what that was. But yes, that seems like it would be quite a lot. 10% interest sounds kind of rough. What would a smaller loan look like? So, okay, you can keep going lower, but the interest rate stays the same. What would I invest in for our company? Because I think doing nothing is not helping us at all. What's up, Ninja Zombie? Good to see you, buddy. Says just buy all the shares and pump that shit up, baby. I guess I could buy stocks in my own company. I already own 30% of it. Yeah, there is that. That wouldn't be considered insider trading, would that? Yeah, market manipulation. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, ever since like there was rumors of stuff happening, like nothing has happened. So it's like we need to do something to bring that back up. The research is taking 1 billion years, so I would assume we either need to upgrade a department. Costs us 500. What I would really, really like is the IT systems, but that costs like $1 billion. And that would probably be unwise. Awareness and customer engagement, innovation strategies. Something to get past the negative rumors that apparently happened. Which would probably, yeah, probably sales and marketing. Can I just go ahead and build this? I don't have enough reserves. So what are reserves? Is that fortune? No, that's not it. Anyway, so we definitely can't afford that. But I guess that's the thing. I guess I'm unclear on what the reserves are. Maybe that's under... here we go. Okay, so... Alright, so I'm 1/3 the way from being able to afford that. Okay, that's the answer. Yeah, that's right. So I need to recognize there's a difference between the home screen, which is me personally, my character, and then the company. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Oh, shit, what did I do? Oh, shit. I just reset. I mean, it's close enough. Maybe I should do something different here. Pulling it down the middle right now. Approval rating is right in the middle. Which is actually not bad. Let's put more into marketing, maybe? Maybe if I put more into marketing, that'll help get past the negative perception we have right now. No sales department. Yeah, yeah, we start with no departments. So we bought a research and development department, and apparently it depleted our reserves, and I've been in the red ever since. Yeah, haven't sold anything since starting the company. Right, yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know. So what would we sell? We could sell stocks of other companies, and we could use that to, like, you know, get more money back. And I was thinking, like, we bought sales of these two companies, both when they were right at around here. And then they tanked worse, but now they've started to recover a little bit. So I'm wanting to see if this could get any better, because we'd about get our money back, basically. We'd about get our money back. We start with a lot of assets in our own company, but now would not be a good time to sell, obviously. And I'm hoarding the product. Yeah, so here's what we have right now. Right now we have a couple hundred shares of these two companies, and I was hoping they would, you know, maybe do a little bit better before I start selling. But so far they're definitely struggling. They're still floundering. But I mean, ours is floundering the most, obviously. Bonbai fails in its latest project, which contributes to gigantic losses, and that is not something we've invested into previously. So maybe this is another instance where maybe that's the time to invest in these guys. But that's the thing, like, you know, that's like the time to, like, buy when it's low right now. Buy when it's nice and low. Maybe I should sell, like, the green guy. Maybe I should sell at least some of my shares into Asai. We could always buy them back if need be. Yamana, we would lose money in that sale because, yeah, we bought when they were at about this point. There was a point where they started to get kind of close and they dipped again. So if nothing else, we could sell that one. Or I could just assume that buying... Actually, no, I shouldn't buy now because they're about to dip horribly. Let's see how bad it dips. Because you know that shit's gonna suck. Not crazy. Not, like, impossible. Doing an audit, everything's in order, but the process elevated my stress levels. How bad are my stress levels? They're not horrible. Not the worstliest. Not the bestliest or the worstliest. What do you think, advisor? I love the smell of freshly cut grass. Agreed. Also, I love the weather. Getting warm. It's so nice. And then also, spring can be a volatile time for the market. Keep a close eye on your investments and stay informed. Well, if there's an opportunity to sell Asai, it is quickly diminishing. I'm kind of glad I didn't invest into Calio, at least, because, you know, they were doing great for a minute, and then, like, something kind of happened that It really hurt everybody, and they've just been tumbling ever since. At least Abazu started to kind of bounce back with whatever happened there. Kodome, we're just, yeah. So, I don't know. Banbai is like, they're still kind of tumbling, but I haven't noticed like a giant fucking drop off like we saw with a bunch of companies. So let's see, like, if it continues to get into the shitter for them. Is it clear that is it becoming clear to viewers that I have never, like, myself done anything with the stock market? Like I have invested into like retirement stuff, like, you know, obviously I have the 401k through my job, but I have like other investment stuff, you know, Roth IRA, that kind of stuff, and traditional IRA. But it's becoming clear that I have never done anything with the stock market myself. And maybe that's a problem. Maybe this is, I was thinking this game was like more or less the kind of thing where you could kind of fumble your way through and figure things out as you go. But maybe this is more meant for people that already know, have some experience with the stock market. Maybe I've like kind of put myself behind the 8 ball. What do I produce, or what do you mean? What does our company produce? Our company is an entertainment company, I believe. Sharp change in stock price, strange rumors. Probably not good. When they say sharp change, they mean not good. So yeah, what is our company? Ours is a... Oh, it should say somewhere. But yeah, our guy, of all the options, ours that we selected was entertainment. Uncle Touchy, that's us. Yeah, it probably says somewhere. But yeah, ours is an entertainment company. What do we produce? I think it's vague on purpose, honestly. We are researching something right now. And we can't do any of these without a marketing department. Or an operational department. Or an HR department. Calming meeting, attract investment. Yeah, so there's many departments we would like to invest into. What is our reserves looking right now? About the same, honestly. We're clearly not entertaining. Well, definitely not with this. Not with this. Kamami was the one that had something bad happen. Banbai had some shitty stuff happen too, but they're... well, no, they're still kind of tumbling. Oddly enough, Yamana's starting to bounce back. They're, once again, pretty much right at the point where we first bought from them. SI's also down a little bit. Website that uses real stock values. That's cool. Making 2,000. Oh, turn 2,000 into 10,000. That's kind of cool. I think I heard about that kind of thing where, like, it's, yeah, you use like just Monopoly fund money, but you get to kind of simulate what playing the stock market like is like over time, which is kind of neat. Like using the real numbers, but you know, with no actual financial incentive. So yeah, it's like basically like what this is doing, but with real, like, live data, which is kind of neat. That is kind of cool. So if I look at these, for instance, yeah, so we would still lose a little bit of money there. We would gain a little bit of money if we sold a bunch of the SI stuff. But I'm keeping an eye on Komami, and I'm also kind of keeping an eye on Banbai. It's just the question of when do we start selling? Because we're starting to see like some activity for green. For this one and this one. Oh no. This one and... yeah, these two. Yeah, it was these two. These are the two ones that I bought earlier when they were pretty low. Recent product launch hasn't met our expectations. Customer reputation has been lukewarm. Sales are below projections. Wait, what did we do? Did we do something? We're researching something. Oh, okay, that was probably it. We researched something, and I guess it wasn't very good. And it's probably because... well, I guess I don't know why. Maybe it was just not a good idea. Maybe it was just an unfortunate roll of the dice. Maybe because our research and development capabilities is not great. So it's right about half. So... I do like the pink. It's kind of nice. I know it changes automatically based on month to month, I guess. Have you checked out the latest arcade games? They're quite rad. Synth pop is really catchy. It's something you would enjoy too. There's a cat waiting for me at home. Are there any other hints I can ask you about? Nothing new, necessarily. Reputation. Companies remains unchanged. Should I, like, contact people? Should I call this person, this unemployed person at home? Former engineer. Weekend anime binges. Honestly valid. My friendship level. Who's our closest friend? Our quirky novelty items. I will call him at home. I've already called him today. Don't be annoying. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. I guess that happens automatically then. Already called him today. Don't be annoying. Okay, so I guess some of that happens just automatically then. Apple, Tesla, and Google, and some solar energy startups. That sounds cool. Oh, and also it's the weekend. That's probably part of it too. Phone is ringing. I will answer. Somebody got the wrong number. All right, very good. Good conversation. Boring conversation anyway. All right, so let's see how things are going right now. We are still solidly in the shitter. That's kind of normalized. That's also kind of normalized. And that one continues to tumble. If there was an opportunity to buy low, we're probably approaching it. Stimulus checks are happening. Ah, there you go. White flare, there you go. That's smart. Yeah, knowing like what people will spend their money on. Speaking of things tumbling, Kaleo continues to struggle. Really, Kaleo's like that name seems like it would be a legally distinct stand-in for a live, like a real life company, but I don't know what it is or what it would be. Like some of them are obvious. Bandai is probably Bandai Namco. Or Bandai Namco, rather. Konami is Konami. Yamana is obviously Yamaha. Some of them, though, I'm not quite so sure. But anyway, yeah. So whatever Kaleo is doing, their fall from grace has been well storied. Everyone else is just kind of clicking along. We don't have any research points at all. Or we're not gaining any more. Should I just take out a loan, I guess? Maybe that's the strat. Maybe I should take out a loan and just hope for the best. Or, well, hold on. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe I should just go ahead and sell some stuff. Market is closed for today, though, because... Wait, it's Wednesday? Oh, because it's the end of the day Wednesday, that's why. Oh, and also it is a holiday? Alright, so the company lost money, but I gained money. Oh, because I got a salary, that's why. Reserves were used to cover the losses, right. Dividend report. Oh, that's why we got money. Okay. That's the thing, you know, we are earning dividends. Uncle Touchy has made an extraordinary recovery from a period of financial peril. I don't know why that is, but for forces beyond my control, we are apparently doing great now. Shares are on an unprecedented upward trajectory. So now Amy, and because of that, Amy likes us more. So given that we're on an upward trajectory, I'm wondering what I should do to capitalize on this. Oh my god. Fucking gigantic. So what I should probably do is sell some of my shares. Because there, I mean, unless it could go higher, but I'm probably not going to expect that to go much better. I mean, we'll hold off. We'll hold off for the time being. But when it spikes like that, that is an opportunity. Given that we have 24,000 shares on our own company. So never mind. We're going to hold off on any things basically on this tab at all. Planning on doing some spring cleaning. And for some reason that made our friendship go up good. Have you listened to the song that's been stuck in my head all day? It's really catchy. On New Samurai one. I'm wondering if I should switch to something else. I mean, marketing makes sense. If I should pivot to something else. I really can't do any of these things. I could do new product development, but it's way too expensive. Unless, do we just invent more points? Yes. Can't do it. Yeah, I don't have the points for it. Yeah, that's the only option there. Shouldn't you sell products? Well, if they were saying it's like on an upward trajectory, should I wait to see if it could go higher, or do I sell right now? Granted, it's Friday too, so we're like, the market's about to close. Oh, very nice. Wait, was that it with the... Was that like with real money, Meerkat? Or was that with like the fun money websites like you were talking about? Because yeah, if that was like with real money, then that's quite extraordinary, honestly. Let's go ahead and unpause and just kind of see how Monday looks. An achievement for accumulating fortune worth 50 million, apparently. Which I guess is this guy going up. Can I see... Let's see, so charts. This is for companies. Can I see, like, is there a way to see my own, like, these kinds of numbers in like in some kind of trend basis? Like, how does this fortune compare to how we were earlier? Because that's personal fortune. Company fortune and company reserves is a whole different story. I don't see like a charts view there, just the charts for the other companies. Portfolio. We'll eventually be able to short sell. Market is closed on weekends. That's a good point too. It limits what we can do and see on weekends anyway. It is a holiday, I assume. Today a holiday? Today is indeed a holiday, yeah. Okay, so now it's Monday. We're starting to dip, so maybe I should go ahead and sell. That's awesome, Meerkat. So you probably made a decent bit of a stack there. That's really nice. Yeah, it seemed like a pyramid scheme. I mean, let's be real. It was Bitcoin has always been touch and go. Like right now it's doing great, but there have been so many times where it dips horribly, then it spikes generously. So it is, to call it a volatile asset is an understatement. What's up, one-legged duck? I hope to be a bullionaire. There you go. Bullionaire. What's up, Zell? When it was sent to the coin, right? Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things too, right? If we could go back with hindsight being 2020, of course we would all invest into Google when it was 1999, or invest into Bitcoin in 2014. But had we known what we know now. What about the Hawk Tua coin? Man, that's been a whole debacle too, doesn't it? Yeah, 1500. I mean, it's a nice chunk of change. Turning 300 into 1500 is respectable for sure. So let's go ahead and sell some stuff. So with a fairly small amount of stuff, what if I sell like 1,000? Where does it tell me how many shares I'm selling? Let's see how many shares I'm selling. And it tells me like how much we're getting. Well, I see this as an opportunity to make some like fat stacks. Of course, when you get fat, when you're selling for fat stacks, it means you're getting less dividends. That's my understanding of this, at least. Oh yeah, I remember when Dogecoin was a thing for like a month or two. Like there was a month or two where it was like, oh shit, this could do something, and I don't know. To my understanding is that it kind of fizzled at like when it was like really exciting in like 2018, 2019, like something like I remember there was like a lot of discussion about it, but I don't know if it ever went anywhere beyond that just bit of hype. Just buy stocks elsewhere. I mean, it's the company that I own, so I probably shouldn't like completely bail. But I probably should sell a bunch of it. Also, I think if I sell too much, I think the game's version of the FTC will audit us, and it like could reflect poorly on us. But I feel like I should sell a bunch. Maybe I should be left with 20,000. Maybe that's like a nice safe amount. Because yeah, this will be a pretty generous stack here. Let's go even more. 99 times 99. There we go. So that ends us with 54 mil. So maybe we should just do that. That way we still have a respectable chunk of ownership for the company that we own. Hopefully this won't come back to bite us. Deal. Buzzing with news that I sold off a large chunk of shares raises questions about the company's internal confidence and future direction. So that increased my personal fortune tremendously, but is probably going to have downstream effects for the company as a whole. Not terribly, terribly surprising. Oh, there it is. There it is. So, and then I can buy it back, of course, right. And speaking of buying things, now might be a good chance to buy into Kamami, which is maybe flatline. They probably can't get much lower. So let's do exactly that. So Kamami, let's get like, we'll do times 50. The 400 is I guess a nice starting amount. Sure. What else? What are some other opportunities maybe? We buy it all back immediately? I'm pretty sure that would... I mean, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm wrong, but the game did explicitly tell us if you get too weird with your own stock, that you'll get audited and like, because it can be seen as market manipulation. So, I question if I should fuck with it immediately. And I also believe it will probably get lower. Let's be real. It'll probably go at least somewhat lower. Since I committed what is considered like a, I think the action I committed by selling a bunch of my own stock in my own company was probably viewed as a negative action, so it will probably affect the stock more. Look at what are some other trends to consider. So I can't help but notice that Kaleo is maybe bouncing back. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I think these guys have flatlined. Which means they could, I guess they have nowhere to go but up. What else? What else? We have a lot of money, so now company reserves are still pretty lousy, although I guess I could replenish those reserves. Oh, look at my approval rating. Pretty much in the toilet right now. Reserves with your own funds. Is the ideal idea is that we'd be able to start investing into things and like build up some departments, that kind of thing. 19 million. Do you mean pump 19 million in? We have 59 million to work with. So if we did something like 19 mil, 19.3, we'll just do 19 even. Bam. That's great. So our reserves went up significantly for sure. Is that enough for something? So for instance, could I say, let's get that sales and marketing department I've been lusting after. Still don't have the reserves. We need 100 mil. We're fairly short, but you know, it's something. It's something. Yeah, we lost quite a bit most recently. Approval went up a bit. It might when we unpause. That's the thing. We're midday right now, so we'll see what the next day looks like when things kind of refresh. So maybe buy some more in Kamami. We could buy more. Yeah, I mean we've probably played it fairly safe, but maybe now's not the time for playing safe. Maybe now's the time for getting weird. Maybe I should go like 15 hundo, 1.8 mil. Let's go 2,000. Go 2,000. Make a deal, and then maybe Kaleo could. Yeah, maybe there's something there. Maybe they can bounce back to their once glimmering, shining heights. Kaleo, right? Yes. Expensive. It's expensive buying from them, but you know, that's just how it goes, right? Get 500. You think 1,000? We'll start with 500. And I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, Kamami is like so cheap. We could probably up that to 5,000. Well, we'll do 3,000. I'm gonna just piss away This generous nest egg we've been gifted with. Pump 10 million into Konami. Can't go much lower without going out of business. Well, that is the thing. There's no guarantee that it won't go out of business. I think companies, like new companies, or old ones can die, new ones can start in this game. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm assuming that there's no guarantee that that I won't just shit out. New mobile suit technology. Got you some ramen, thank you. How's our guy doing, by the way? We're not too stressed. We can update our personal expenses to like feel happy and comfortable. It's nice. Active investments. In an investment center. We need to gain experience. Okay. Which will happen over time. Under our profile. Probably overall reputation. It's too weird that the music never came back. Yeah. Whoops. No, don't do that. Shit. Alright, so yeah, other sound effects are still coming in clear. Okay. I want to buy a car. Oh, there's no car. Oh, wait, no, I don't have a car. Maybe I should treat myself to a car. Let's get a... That would take a lot of it. Let's get, I'm not sure what having a car does. It probably, like, makes you happier, I guess. Music died for you. Yeah, it's been completely... I think it's been quiet for a while. Effective. New. Very good. Yeah, I'm guessing it just makes you happier. Having a car is just like, it's just nice. Nice. Like I deserve it, right? I deserve a nice car. Maybe not one of... Oh, okay, just buy a limo. I'm assuming when you have a limo, somebody drives you around. You don't just drive yourself. As funny as that would be. For a defective car. Better be... That's the whole thing where someone's like, hey, bro, I bought a 20-year-old BMW. Why? Oh, just say that I own a BMW. It's like, but why, though? It's like, hey, bro, I bought an extremely expensive... Well, probably not that expensive, but I bought a fairly expensive used car that is shitting at the... That is rusting all across the board, and and now I'm struggling to pay rent, but I own a BMW. That alone makes it worth the price of admission. We could upgrade our house if we really wanted to. Attached house. Yeah. And I'm guessing that's more of just for like general happiness and comfort. Is there anything else I wanted to go ahead and pony up for exchanging into things? We still have 30 mil for us personally to roll with. I think I might wait a beat and yeah, see what happens with our own company. And maybe find an opportunity to reinvest. We could pump more into Konami, like we were saying, and apparently they're on the up, slightly on the up. Should I up this to 1%? How much would it take to up it to 1%? That would get us just shy of 4,000. Yeah, fuck it. Why the hell not? Just to say we have a 1/100th of another company. Don't you freaking make me regret this, Konami. Don't you make me regret investing this into you guys. Bailing your asses out with a corporate bailout like this. Yamana is actually slightly ahead of when we bought it. Which might be a sign that I should reinvest into them. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about Clio having like 3 months of just non-stop. No, okay, more like 2 months. 2 months of just non-stop negative. So I'm a little bit nervous about them. I mean, they might bounce back, but they also have a long way to fall potentially. Yeah, the Honda Cynic, that's right. Up it by 11 million. Are you trying to say buy one more 11 million worth of investing? For Konami specifically? Let's go for 9 million on Konami because it would be... Let's see. I'm trying to see like what if there was like a funny number, if there's like a cool number that you're encouraging, or that you're implying that is. Even in my portfolio, here we go. Okay, no, I don't see what a funny, like, if there was like an obvious funny number other than just the number of stocks. The idea is to get down to 20 million in the bank. I would invest, I think I want to invest it elsewhere. I will invest it into, I'm going to hope that Yamana is going to do good. Yamana, don't you disappoint me. I'm going to crack it up to 1,000. Bam. And then, same with Asai. Asai, don't you dare disappoint me, lest I have your head on a pike. Oh, exchange is closed for the day. I guess time ticks forward when you are... I mean, I paused it, but I guess time is still kind of ticking forward. Okay. I can attend the... oh, cool. That's nice. So I'll attend the thing. Sure. Did I attend it? It's like you can attend. So sure enough, that continues to dwindle slightly. We invested a little bit in that guy. That's not doing great. That one's doing a little bit better. Filio is doing the same. Maybe it means I bought all that I could. That's possible. Hoover rating is still in the shitter. Let's talk. I like how the weather gets warm. There's a cat waiting for me at home. And it's nice weather. Good job. Very nice. Okay. Let's just keep rolling. So hours continues to dwindle as very much expected. Konami continues to dwindle as well. They continue to be in the shitter. And they continue to be shittier in the shitter. But look at that. A couple of companies are bouncing back. We got multiple achievements. Because we got some pretty nice profits. Pretty sexy-ass income. We spent a lot too, obviously. Paid lots of taxes. Some real estate tax as well. Had a great time at your favorite pop singer's concert. Whole bunch of numbers. Stonks. Now, this number went down significantly, but we kind of expected that. All the bars are getting, like, very tangled. All the spaghetti. Konami just continues to just dwindle further and further. Their fall from grace has been well documented and well storied. Kalio's just kind of floundering in the middle. We didn't invest into Kadome. But we did invest into Yamano, which is about the same. Asai, about the same. So no crazy moves there. They need investment help. I mean, we could just pump more money into it, but at what point is it a sinking ship? And I don't know. I mean, apparently we are... Oh, here, there's a let's talk. It's nice you don't forget about me. Yes. Stylish leather jacket. Saw a great anime. I should show it to you. Is there a... Oh, profile. Oh, so now we've leveled up our friendship with our advisor lady. Maybe I need to talk to her. It's up to 6 right now. It's 6 out of 20. Go to our advisor. Have you seen this movie about a group of scientists who start their own ghost-catching business? Okay. Well, we could continue talking to her, but nothing else really happens. Oh. Reputation has opened new doors. Chance to engage in short trading. Okay. It's going to people who own the stocks, not the company. Right, exactly. So it's like, I mean, it has downstream effects of bolstering the company's, like, confidence in, okay, if our investors are happy, that means, like, you know, everybody is, well, not always. I have personally witnessed, I have personally worked for companies where, like, stock price is fucking flying and the company is just, like, generally in the shitter with employee perception and like general public facing reputation. They're not always tied together, but generally speaking, yeah, if investors are making bank, then, like, it should ideally come back to the company as a whole. But you know, these things take time, obviously. So borrowed shares and amplified gains. Do I ever want to try short selling? I don't know. Short selling scares me in real life and in virtual life. I feel like I'm already a big dumbass with just the regular exchange. So this is like mega gambling, I suppose. What else we got going on here? Something else to the profile. So yeah, our friendship leveled up with Amy, but I don't think we got any like new things that she could like teach us about. New like functions we have available to us. Our approval rating is still just impossibly low. I wonder if it's because of my self sale that I did. If investors ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget, there was just that really naked moment where at my first post-college job, I remember our CEO saying something to the effect of like, listen, the reality is, you know, it's not like, you know, for us, for a company, when you're a publicly traded company, that, you know, it sounds nice to say that the customers are, you know, the ultimate thing we answer to, but yeah, customers are not, you know, the end all be all. Really, investors are what, you know, the most important thing that, you know, we really have to cater to. And I was like, well, I mean, it makes sense, but it's like, but hearing the CEO just kind of nakedly say it like that was a little bit slightly unnerving, maybe. Still, reserves are not great. Of course, I could pump more money into reserves, but I already did that, and I feel like it's still just kind of sitting chill, sitting about the sames. Answer the resumes. We could. We don't have any spots for people. I mean, we could just have free employees just hanging out, but like, and maybe I should just have free employees. Vintage manga, generally not experienced, but like pretty solid general vibe overall. Not a hugely giganto starting salary. Person is older, has a larger starting salary, and is good at sales and marketing. Well, I would love to buy a sales and marketing department, but we can't afford one though. Same with this person. They are very experienced and very knowledgeable, but not very charismatic, but still like very good at their job. I like his like very small face. He has a very small face for the shape of his head. Let's hire this person just because he's like clearly a newbie, but he has room for growth. Got an achievement for hiring 5 employees. True employer level 1. That increases invention. So maybe we should hire some people that are better precision. So who's the most precise person? We have one dude who's like precision meter is like off the goddamn charts. Look at this guy. How are you? And deny everybody else. So that gets those numbers up. We don't have really any invention or R&D points, so I think inventions are still something we really can't mess with right now. 210. Yes. Can't do it. Can't afford it. Yeah, managers ghosting people. Yeah, just not answering the emails. We could upgrade research and development. Cost you 500, but we do not have for the company. We don't have anything close to that amount of reserves. It'd be cheaper to just buy or build a new department rather. Otherwise, yeah, so our stock continues to dwindle. Not terribly surprising. And on pause. There's Friday, of course. Yeah, Kamami continues to go down and down and down. Engineering sector is having some controversial policies, so engineering companies are going to start shitting. And that, I think, would be... We have a few energy companies. 2 energy companies, which is not... I mean, presumably there is some overlap with engineering, but it is not the same technology. Okay, so watch Bonbai. Bonbai might go bye-bye. Oh, that was right. Konami was the one that was a media and advertising company. And when Bonbai, who is the one and only media and advertising company, there was that instance where we got the pop-up saying media and advertising are going to struggle for a bit. And that was basically what precipitated their fall that they've really never recovered from. It makes me wonder, do I have sales in Bonbai? I wonder if I should... Well, actually, I don't think I do. Yeah, I do not have stock in Bonbai. If I did, I would probably sell it now. Because I suspect it would not recover for a while. would not financially recover from this. Entertainment, that's us. Uh-oh. Is it time to sell all of my shares rather? We are the only entertainment company in the business right now. Pharmaceutical, construction, yeah, we're the only ones that's considered entertainment. So we were already tumbling down, now it's gonna tumble real bad. And that's gonna not be good. I can't sell right now even if I wanted to. Are we gonna be properly in the shitter again? Hamda releases a successful product. Shares rise quickly. Is Hamda on the list? They are. I don't see them. I would assume that just means that they're... I mean, we saw their cars in the list of purchasable cars. Maybe that means their prices are just gonna go up. I could just buy my stocks back. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't sell right now is the thing. It's like if I sell now, it'll make our perception of the company even worse. And I guess that makes the approval rating get shitty. Brand reputation is already in the shitter. Yeah. And I was hoping by increasing marketing that would like start to bring it back, but yeah, maybe the general consensus is that yeah, that's not necessarily how that's gonna work. Maybe pumping more into reserves would be nice. That way we can like actually start to invest into other things. Oh, the resume is available right now. Okay. Employee morale is pretty good. It is. It is. Despite, I mean, I don't know why it is. Employees are really happy for reasons that are unclear to me, but we'll take it, obviously. Well, let's see how it goes. Attended performance by traditional theater troupe. The elaborate costumes are fascinating, and I feel left in awe. And that just made my guy happy. We're less stressed out. We're really happy right now. So yeah, lots of people are really happy, all things considered. What's the advisor think? Have you checked out the latest arcade games? They're super rad. Let's do some gardening. You seen this movie? Very good. The music came back. Konami continues to dwindle. We're actually not struggling that bad, all things considered. Hidome's building back up. Elio just holding tight. Asai is actually kind of ascendant right now. So that's something to kind of watch for right now. There's like there's a... And actually look at that. Kaleo also bouncing up a little bit. Whereas we are only dwindling. Do you want to answer the phone? I'm gonna get the wrong number. Very good. Good conversation. Yeah, so a lot of things are on the up and up right now. Except Konami. Konami. And also ours is... I mean, we're middle of the road right now, which is not so bad. So maybe it's an indication that we're kind of normalizing. That the tumbling has ceased for now. I almost wonder if I should have invested into Kodome. There was an opportunity there, because it's the highest it's ever been. It's not too late. It is Tuesday. I could still get in on that shit if I wanted to. Meeting of shareholders, I will attend. Got an achievement for attending my first shareholder meeting. Arrived at the venue. Unimaginable stuffiness here, which means we're not as happy. I met a teacher and had a nice chat. Konami shareholder meeting begins. Financial performance over the last 12 months. Okay, that's nice. CEO made a statement, and the hall buzzed with excitement afterwards. Shareholders exchanged optimistic glances. Applause is hearty, so that sounds nice. Sounds positive. Would you like to make a speech? Yes. Yes, I would. I can guess exactly what that video is, Whale. Oh, shit. Oh. G. G. Am I not doing good? I'm not doing good. H. Oh, shit. Are you... Wait. Oh, you're supposed to shoot it. I thought it was like a timing mini game. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was like Dance Dance Revolution. Oh, you're supposed to shoot. and kill. Shit. Wrong button. He says, oh! Yeah, I see bars falling towards a box. I think, oh yeah, it's clearly Dance Dance Revolution. Like, clearly gotta press the directions accordingly. Shit. Alright, so we did okay. It was a strange speech. I just want to hear the first part.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Alright, good. I just wanted the first part. That's all I wanted. Just the tip. So it's met with enthusiasm. Progress and future plans resonate well. Stock prices are likely to see a healthy surge. So there's a healthy surge. There we go. Could it surge more? I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Ours is starting to fucking dwindle. Not good. It was a 21-word speech. Listen. Succinct. It was succinct. And the first, like, because I didn't understand how the minigame works, the first, like, 7 words were all blunders. So I'm assuming I took to the mic and went, ah, shit, fuck, cock, piss, shit, cock. And then it was like, oh, anyway, finances, philosophy, synergistic management solutions. And I was like, they were like, all right. Kind of, and then I stumbled a little bit, but then I kind of got my stride. And just as I caught my stride, I was like, and my next slide will explain it all. And then I just sat down and they were like, that was a weird speech. That was a weird speech. It also says buy big. I did buy big. I mean, I couldn't buy any more. They kicked me out and said the market is closed. Fuck you. So I did as much as I could. Yeah, I wish we had like a printout of the speech to see exactly how it went. If you can get a good soundbite, it's a good one. That is very much a good one. It's an all-timer. I love when the weather gets warm. Gonna switch my wardrobe to lighter clothing for the new season. Cherry blossoms are great. Days are getting longer. I have so much energy. Bright colors and fancy shapes. Vacations. Is it time to take a vacation? Not yet. All right, we met a teacher. Right? They were like, yes, you met a teacher and it was a nice conversation. Former HR manager. Very good. Very good. All right, so I'm going to wait a tick and see if it goes up even more. Because they said expect a healthy surge. A healthy surge. Asai continues to be on an upward trend. Kalayu also look like they're building back, which is nice to see. Good for them. Good for them. I did invest in the Bonbai? I can't remember. No, I did not. Not into Bonbai. I get Bonbai and Yamana confused. Yamana's doing well as well, so that's good. Everyone's doing great except for our guys. Our guys are kind of sucking butts. It's a healthy surge, but will it be healthier, I wonder? It'll be one more tick of healthy. There we go. We got some dollars. Reserves went up by 18. Got some research points for the first time in a long time. First time in a long time we've actually, like, gained a positive number of research points. So it's going up slightly. Ours continues to tumble. Kaliu's doing great. Whatever Kaliu's doing, it continues to work for them. Good for them. What if our employees are entirely made up of Yakuza? That'd be incredible. I was hoping it'd be, like, fairly obvious. Alright, so it's kind of flatlining. Maybe we should sell a bunch. Maybe that's, like, as high as it's gonna get. Or maybe there's faith. Maybe our faith will be rewarded. Speaking of our faith being rewarded, maybe it's time to sell some Calio. Maybe it's time to Calio. So let's see what happened before we took that brief little sabbatical. So I think I was eyeing potentially selling some Kamami because they haven't like really downturned necessarily, but they're definitely not jumping up more. Excuse me, they're definitely not jumping up more. They're almost basically to where they were before they had their big drop. Speaking of big drops, we continue to tumble. So there will soon be an opportunity for us to reacquire our shares we sold earlier. Asai continues to be pretty ascendant. Kaliu's floundered a little bit, but they might be able to bring it back. Yamana is, I mean, it's better than it was when we first bought them. There's that at least. Half dozen brain cells, and I go back with 6 remaining. I mean, we all love that meme. At least I love the meme where it's like so and so shares one brain cell. That's one of my go-tos. Very much one of my go-tos. One of my favorites, like, is if you're talking with somebody else and they say something stupid and you say the same stupid thing at the same time or at a similar time, is to be like, no, mom said it's my turn with the brain cell. Mom said you have to share the one brain cell. Don't hog it all for yourself. Oh, so the TED Talk was like, what the hell? Like, what's this idiot doing? Well, I appreciate that, Whitefire. I appreciate that was what made you stick around. I've talked about that before, where like the channel point redemptions are the kinds of thing that some people I think really like, because they can be very wacky and very silly, and sometimes we have like some very funny artifacts that come from a really fun channel point redemption, such as this one, such as this very strange artifact of a. Oh, is it not gonna animate anymore? You're open in browser. That'll make it animate. Oh shit! Did it break? Oh no! Maybe did I break? Oh, here we go. Here we go. So we have goofy shit like this that happens from our channel point redemptions, which is fun. But also I recognize it does, distract from the gameplay. If someone is here because they want to see the game that we're playing, the channel point redemptions kind of get in the way of that. So I kind of go back and forth on what's the right approach or what's the right balance, and I don't have an answer honestly, but I do appreciate that some folks really enjoy them, and that makes me happy. I appreciate that other folks enjoy them quite a bit, because I enjoy doing them for sure. No question, I enjoy doing them. Let's see, I think it said that we did get some investing points, some research points, right? It would be under management. Here we go. No, not management. It is under. Oh, here we go. Research and develop. I have 20, and I need 210 to do a cool research. 240 to do a cool research, rather. The MS Paint. Yeah, the MS Paint one is faster for sure. The TED Talk can take a while. TED Talk can be like 10-15 minutes. MS Paint is usually 3 to 4, maybe 5 minutes. Usually not too bad. So yeah, that one's usually like, and of course it's not quite as expensive as the TED Talk, channel point wise. So yeah, that one's like a safer one for sure. My guy is so stressed out, by the way. Maybe I should take a vacation for my guy. It is Tuesday, so let's do this. I'm gonna sell. Let's see. What would it look like if I were to sell a bunch of Konami shares? So if I were to sell a bunch, if I sold, let's say about half, we would get 8 million, which is respectable. If I sold that much now, Are there anything other things to consider? We're definitely waiting for mine to dwindle further. This will hang on to for now. Because it's still popping off. Same with Calio. I've got faith it can continue to rebuild. But yeah, I think that's a sign that it's probably not going to go much more. Question is, should I sell all of Konami shares? Probably not all. Let's not go for all. Let's get down to 1,500. Get down to 1,500. Sell that shit. And what I might want to do, since my guy is very stressed out, I'm going to raise the personal expenses a little bit. And I should probably put my guy on a vacation so my guy's heart doesn't explode. 5 minutes, because tangents can be half an hour. That has been known to happen. Especially if there's like a legitimately spirited conversation happening in the chat. But yeah, sometimes we go off the rails. Sometimes it gets a little silly. Fashion trends. You'd look great in a stylish leather jacket. Profit prodigy. Look at that. 1 million more net profit and we level up, which is so cool. The Dragon's Horde. And the Stonks. Who can forget the Stonks? Department work at 100% efficiency. Whole lot of achievements left to experience. So I think I'm going to, let's see, I wonder if it'll tell me how long a vacation lasts. Okay, so it didn't say how long necessarily, but yeah, you can take a vacation. And looks like our personal assistant with us. And it must be very warm and cozy out. She brought a very pleasant and nice outfit. Good for her. Built an investment center, will be able to manage multiple projects. Very good. She's still in this very pleasant outfit. Good for her. I can see why you value this place so much. I can still monitor the charts from here. I can still exchange things. Okay, so we can still do some stuff while we're on vacation. A slight dip is happening there. We continue to dip. This continues to increase. Not too bad. Not too bad. It is a Tuesday right now. How's my health? Stress. I'm still dying. I am still dying. You gotta stop clicking deal before buying or selling in a different company. You have a limited number of trades. Oh, it's like, so you have a different number of like commits, to so to speak. Like when you make a deal. I always assumed it was a limited number of like stocks being exchanged. But if it's a limited number of commits, of button presses, that is good to know. That is good to know. Now, granted, I probably wasn't gonna do a crazy amount of stuff in a single day. So I can't use the facilities. Not that I would need to necessarily. If anything, I want to make sure we get that stress level down so my guy's heart doesn't explode. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna let this tick over a little bit longer. Music has changed for the better or for the worst. My grandfather was a fisherman. Spent many days of my childhood sitting beside him on the dock. Would you like to make some stories of our own? Oh, are we going fishing? Yes. That sounds great. The water teaches you about life always changing, full of surprises and requiring patience. That sounds great. So is the vacation fully started? Have you played this before, Zell? Either Zell has played this game, or he's got like the knowledge of just how stock market shenanigans should work. The old fishing rod. Let's see if it's got some luck left in it. Alright, so here we go. What baits do I have? I have no baits. Lucky for me, I'm the master of baiting. So I have not caught anything yet. Alright, so I will fish. Oh, I see what it is. Yes. Oh, space. Go, 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 go. I'm just mashing space. Oh, I missed. Okay, it's probably I think I'm supposed to like go to the rhythm. Boing. There we go. Oh, I see. Yes. There we go. Caught a goby. I don't know if that's a real fish. A goby. Cool. Enter. Click. Oh, there we go. More fishies. Hey. There we go. Oh. Shit. Missed. Missed. Can I get that little fella? So you always want to be inside the bar at minimum, but at maximum you want to get like right on the money. There we go. Bitterling. That is a real fish. There we go. Is it time to go home? Never. I gotta get good. This truly is the Dark Souls of fishing games. Whoop, shit. Like how it just bounces along the surface. A guppy, I know that's a real fish. At one point, can you like lose your job as a CEO because you're spending too much time fishing with your, with your like shockingly attractive personal assistant? It's making everybody in the office very uncomfortable. Boss, don't you think it's time to come back to the office and, you know, do some boss stuff, some CEO things? And my guy's like, no, I found my new passion. I gotta go fishing with my big titty assistant. I don't want to get a little... I was thinking maybe I could get that guy. Eh. Guess you can eventually get, like, better rods. Or, like, better casting, because even at max strength, we can't go very far. You can buy more baits. You can presumably upgrade stuff. Oh, shit. Boing. A Stickleback. Stickleback. I was never a big fan of that band. I remember they did that song, Photograph. A yellow perch. Oh, shit. A loach. CEOs spend a lot of time fishing. I always thought it was golfing, but I could see that. An achievement for catching 10 fish. I was like, carp. But he wasn't very magic, unfortunately. But he might still transform into Gyarados. Who knows? Sky's the limit. That guy was Wimbly Bimbly. You see that guy? He was popping off. Like I always missed that first input. I like the anime zoom effect. The outline effect. Goldfish. A Crucian carp. That was a crucial decision, I suppose. Replace the CEOs with AI. I wouldn't complain too much, honestly. Stickleback. Will it bounce back? Yes, please. Yeah, they sought out. They sought out the hook. Thank you for that. There's a frog. Oh, that explains why they were on the bottom. That also a frog? The outline is similar. Oh, never mind. That was multiple things. Oh, shit. Bullhead. So that was a mighty toss, I would say. Barbell. I think this is new. Ooh, look at that. 4 perfects. Man, I'm a fucking gamer. Oh, except I fucked it up. I was a gamer. But I took a fishing lure to the knee. Eh. Is this gonna be another goldfish? The silhouette is goldfish up. It is a minnow. I'm assuming at some point they'll be like, all right, let's wrap it up. I wonder if my company is like completely shit the bed while I've been gone, spending all this time fishing. We're gonna get back like, boss, you've been gone for 17 months. The company's been like sold and liquidated at least 3 times in your absence. We thought you had died. We thought your fishing boat capsized. Rainbow trout. Just be in the circle. Yeah, I always assumed that like the closer it is, the better. But maybe not. Yeah, maybe like the accuracy, like the exact amount, maybe might not matter too much. Yeah, just be in the circle is pretty generous. Okay, like I want to be close to the middle. I think that is enough though. Time to go home. That old rod isn't quite cutting it though. Let's see if we can find you something better nearby. Well, there's a shop I can go to. The day probably just doesn't move. Presumably. That is probably the case. So there's a vintage rod. But if you're serious about fishing, you need better gear. Well, I mean, I've got money to burn, right? We could probably make this happen. How expensive could a fancy rod be? Each type of fish will earn you points. Common ones will get you started, but the rare ones, that's the good stuff. It could be fun. So I have 5,000 points. So I could afford a little nice something. So, fishing rod upgrades. Can I buy a new rod? So I would say casting range sounds cool. Oh, here we go. Also, we can buy bait, which is nice. Wow, 1 million, Jesus. New species increase, that's kind of neat. I see. So we'll say strength and We'll do one for each of those, then I'll do one more for range. Then we'll go for the river. We'll mix it up a little bit. It's a different situation now, which means new fishies and new opportunities. Wow, that was quite the difference. Oh shit. Quite the difference in the range. But the bar is smaller. It's a higher challenge. Probably because like the difficulty of the fish is harder. It charges a lot slower, so it's easier to kind of hit your mark. Yeah, so this fish is like a lower tier, I suppose. It's like easier. Yeah, it's a frog. Chucking that thing. This one's probably like a 1 tier up from what we've been getting previously. Dace, or maybe Dace. That's how you pronounce that one? Getting baits probably wouldn't be a bad idea at some point. But I mean, upgrading the lure is a good one for sure. Or upgrading the rod. Upgrading the rodney. Obviously, getting new species is how you get the big points. Because if you just get 40 at a time for a fairly low tier find, that's only get you so much. Literally. If there was like one thing in particular I was gunning for, I would maybe try to snipe that in particular. If there was like a really attractive silhouette of a fish that was just drawing all kinds of wonderful things to my brain. Like this one looks kind of weird. I kind of overshot it. Smelt. I mean, I did not dealt it. So can we get this thing that I was kind of angling for? Okay, we've already got those then. What is that? What is that thing? Can I get it? A little bit shy. So smelt it. It has not been dealt with. Right in the middle. That one. Okay, he was moving around. He was cooking. 3,000 right now. Whoops. We got it. Still get a decent amount for those guys at least. I need to start memorizing the silhouettes better, because it is kind of hard to keep them straight sometimes. Like the frog one's pretty obvious. Teensy guy. Check that thing. Oh, I got a frog again, I think. This is very low tier. Oh, I think I came up short. That one's so small, it could be something cool. Or it could be a goldfish. It's a rice fish. Well, that is nice fish. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, shit. This one might be a fancy one. Oh, he's gonna get away. Yeah, I fucked up. Too many inputs at the start. There's more like small things, though. Normally in games like this, you want to go for like the larger things first. Because large means like big and exciting, but small is like still exciting because they're like smaller and harder to hit. And potentially quite exotic. Quite exotic and new, which is its own flavor of excitement. Whoops. Seems like there's like a momentum aspect. You get a few correct timings in a row and you're kind of in the clear, honestly. I get that guy. He looks fancy. Big scaled redfin. Big points. Big bonus on that one. It's the small ones that are really sneaky. It makes perfect sense. I mean, the extent of games I've played that have fishing is limited to Animal Crossing and Ocarina of Time. And in both of those cases, big is like exciting and cool and more rewarding. But it makes perfect sense that the small one's gonna be really wimbly-bimbly and wily. It's perfect sense. Seems like once they hit the surface, you're pretty much in the clear, with little exception. That little guy. Yeah, that little guy. I'm the little guy. Just another minnow. So he's so bouncy. Let's exit. And okay, so that's it. Oh wait, no, I'm still on vacation. Good change of pace here. It's Friday right now. By the way, how are things looking in our absence? You know, Kamami's kind of holding strong, which is impressive. We could continue selling from Kamami. I had not invested in Kadome. They've started to flounder a little bit. Elio's doing all right. Asai's holding strong. Yamana doing okay for the most part. Minigames are more fun than the actual game, yeah. This game is an odd experience. I mean, Zell sounds like... I know Zell said they never played this game, but they generally have a good idea for how to play this game. I have zero confidence. I have had zero confidence this whole time while playing. I'll be honest, I don't know if this is my kind of game. I'm glad I played it tonight, and it's kind of fun to mess around with it. But I might confess that I think I am having more fun in the minigames than I am the grand overarching scheme of the game. This game is swinging for the fences, no question. Like, this game is extremely ambitious, has a lot of really impressive systems, and I like the overall vibe. I like the retro aesthetic, I like the music, I like the general attitude and just kind of aesthetic and just feel of the game. But I just don't know if a economy simulator is really my cup of tea, especially given that, I don't know, there were so many times where I thought to myself, I feel like there's like something there's like a menu I haven't seen, or there's like something I don't, I feel like I'm getting like part of the picture here. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe my idea of an economy simulator has like the wrong kind of expectations. So, I don't know, this is a weird one. This is a weird one for sure. I can see why you value this place so much. Yes. Good talk. Got quite a bit of points. I'm gonna do another range upgrade and then a strength. And then we're gonna try the sea. Need a better fishing rod. Deep ocean, same problem. So it looks like it goes from like in overall acuity from left to right. I can't really afford chick because I spent all my money. Oh wait, no, you can buy the bait with real money. I see. We'll, I guess, get back to the lake for a bit. I don't know if it really makes too much of a difference. But until we get like to the, oh, I went too far. So you don't want to have the meter get too far. So if you want to get the things that are like pretty far away and potentially more exotic, you can't overdo it. Oh, look at that. Even though I got on the money pretty much perfectly, we still missed it. The lesson was learned. Ooh, speaking of which, so some of them will be drawn invariably. Whoops, too far out. That's the thing too, when you cast further, you need to be able to pull them in that much better too. This game is an odd experience. Yeah, I do say that. I say that a lot with the games that I play. That is a very common thing. And I tend to play weird games. I tend to like be drawn to weird games. Sherry salmon sounds delicious. I tend to like, if a game is like just a kind of a basic FPS, unless it's like a I don't know, stylistic looking boomer shooter. Generally speaking, yeah, if a game looks like, oh, it's just like a standard FPS or like a standard fantasy strategy game or that kind of thing, I do tend to gravitate towards what's something that's got like something bizarre or unique or strange about it, and it does not always land. Sometimes my game choices are duds. This game was not a dud. This game, I think is like truly unique and truly well crafted, no question. I just don't know if it's for me beyond tonight's session. I don't know if I would ever stream this or play this off stream. The nice thing is that it's in very early access, obviously. It still has a ways to go, and that they're still working on a story mode. Ooh, tilapia, that's one of my favorites. In real life, that is. It makes me wonder if I would at least be curious to see what the story mode would look like. I think that would be interesting, potentially. I don't know if I would stream it, but I would just be curious to see kind of how it shakes out. So there's interesting things for the future for sure. A black bass. And I do know that the developers for this game are making very regular updates, because I see it on Steam all the time. If you have the game installed, you see like the patches incoming. So they're doing a good job of keeping up with development and having it being exciting and interesting, at least. I don't know how long they have to go. I'm sure they probably have a development roadmap and an estimate, like a window for when they think the game might be ready. Or done, that is, or in its 1.0 state. Another rice fish. And I guess rice fish is fairly high tier because we've cut one of them before, we still got a solid 200 points, which is pretty nice. That guy was jumpy. Something way back there that I'm curious about. I'm gonna do a powerful throw. Oh, that was too powerful. Oh, but maybe? Pretty sure we've already caught whatever that is, though. Pretty far away. Can I still yoink him? Can I commit to the yoinks? Ah, it's just a cherry salmon. White cushion carp. A crucial decision. A crucial choice. Going kind of right down the middle is probably the better choice. So too much strength can be a downside, obviously, as you can imagine. Said you need a better rod for going to the next, whoops, the next area. It makes me wonder if better rod would mean like overall star rating, or if there's one category in particular that I'm missing out on. So I wonder if I should go deeper. Like things closer towards the bottom. Because I keep getting these surface things, which are nice. But I don't know if it's quite what I'm looking for. The bullhead. Let's, back home. Still on vacation. Has a rich history. We're touching penises with Sanaya right now. Two of us are getting really nice and close. And surprisingly enough, Kamami's doing alright. They're doing alright, all things considering, which is nice. Kalio's holding strong. Imana's doing... I mean, they're alright, all things considered. And overall, Abazu is the one that's like kind of really the star right now. There was a brief, very temporary glimmering moment in time where we were the shining star. But we still got a ways to go. I'm gonna say I cannot afford rod strength, but I'll go for efficiency. And then I'll go back to the river. That is the river. That's a very good and extremely sad Bruce Springsteen song, as I recall. A song about down in the luck, downtrodden poverty. Those in the struggle. A lot of fishies here. We're talking about peens. I would never make strange mentions of line graphs leading to a touching penises metaphor. That doesn't sound like anything I would ever say. Exactly 4 or 5 minutes ago. Dixon says, bro, I was crocheting and you're over here distracting me with extremely normal economic commentary. Commentary on financial economy of all these companies competing with each other. And by competing, I mean touching things together and staring deeply into each other's eyes. And wonder and envisioning a life together and retiring together and growing old and starting a family and all those things you do with a corporate competitor, obviously. Very standard kinds of conversations. I got anything new in a minute. I wonder if I need to get some baits. Maybe I need to bait a little bit. Let's go. Let's exit. And go shopping. Let's get struggle less when hooked. Lures in the large fish, attracts the small fish. Freshwater fish are faster and rare fish are attracted. Cool. Oh, freshwater versus saltwater. So freshwater would mean the river is obviously freshwater. We'll buy one of those. I will buy 5 of these. Get away from the hustle and bustle. That's right. I still can't do the sea. Taking her grandpa's rod and grasping it firmly. There's no other weird ways that could be digested mentally, right? There's no other ways that can be understood or misunderstood even. There's no way that could be misconstrued. That never happens. Ooh, look at that big guy. I want that big guy. And chuck that shit. Oh my god, I'm such a gamer. We actually might have already gotten one of these. I actually can't remember. It is a northern... almost said snackhead. Yeah, I think we've already got one of those. Snakehead. But I like to think it's a good snack as well. Snackhead. Here's what is considered rare in this case, because most of these silhouettes are new to us, or are familiar. Although rainbow fish is new. I would like this inflatable poo jabber, please. I like to think it's the grandpa's vintage rod. Yeah, is it just like just a stick? Just a stick with a little string attached to it and like a really shitty little hook. Just the like the stereotypical like cartoon, just shit tier, like fashioned together out of a single stick and bits of string. And they were saying, well, it's a vintage rod, but it's not the highest quality. It's like, well, yeah, Grandpa, he was resourceful. He did what he could, but he made do with what he had available to him, but it was not much. Never caught a single fish with it. I'm gonna use one bait. I know for sure we've already caught one of these. I'm gonna use a bait. Bam. Use that shit. Oh, and it refreshes. Good to know, because I was like, I don't really see anything new. So rainbow fish is relatively, you know, it's a new one for sure. One we've only gotten one of before, rather. Philip perch isn't that wild necessarily. It's drawing them in for sure. Because I was wondering if it's a matter of looking at the silhouettes and trying to guesstimate what's something that's new. We have it for 2 minutes and some change. That's kind of nice. That's a nice way to presumably get some rarer fish and more valuable fish for that matter too. And they come to us, which is nice. There's less of having to aim really specifically. If you have a dud throw, you're still okay, obviously. Smallmouth bass, that's a new one. I just assumed it was going to be one get, or like one bait use per cast. So knowing that you have like a solid several minutes of it is pretty impressive. It does also mean we're going to be here for a minute. So we have another 2 minutes of fissionizing it up before we go elsewhere. Definitely know we already have one of those, but I'll get another one. It was pretty valuable. Ooh, if I can get it. There we go. Northern snackhead. That's probably a tadpole right there. Tadpoles are super, super teensy tiny, so the idea of catching a tadpole with just a regular fishing hook is, yeah, a tricky one. A red crab. Whoops. Now that'll still get something though. I think. Will it get something? Diminishing returns. Oh, they gave up. There we go. Okay. He had broke his fishing rod. He caught a he had caught a caught a grip of a fish. I see what you mean. That's awesome. Just with the fishing line tied to it, we look good for him. Good for him for being resourceful. That's awesome. We found a koi fish. That's exciting. That's super cool, Wifely. I like that story. Innovation, perseverance, resourcefulness, all come in clutch. Wonderful. Look at that. Look at that. A lesson in, like, it's not always about the tools. It's not always about having the fanciest equipment. Sometimes it's about just freaking going for it, just hoping for the best, believing in oneself, not feeling discouraged when something goes wrong. We have a lot of points. We should invest partially into our rod. Alex is investing into his rod. Tell a friend. He was dead set, and good for him. He freaking got that shit. Life lessons to be gained. A pale chub. I got an achievement for catching 100 fishes. And friendship with Amy levels up. Public image goes up. Public image goes up because he caught a bunch of fishes. I didn't realize it worked that way, but sure. This person's really good at fishing, therefore they're a great CEO. And it's absolutely how it works. Hey, a lot of points. 10,000 bing bongs. And that is the last use of our baits. Oh, just kidding. Can I get one more? Oh, that runs out. That's fine. So now, got an achievement for going fishing 5 times. Relationship goes up. Public image goes up. You would think that if you fish too much, people would be like, this guy's being a little weird. Maybe doing this a bit too much. This advisor is like... There's like something with the advisor. Tranquility of the village. How's this going, by the way? It's Saturday. Oh, so the markets are closed anyway. So friendship is leveled up to level 2. Although nothing has happened, so I don't know if, like, maybe there's, like, no interactions that'll happen until you get back to the office. So I'm not going to bother with the range, but I will bother with strength and strength. I can now go to the sea at least. Let's see, the sea is presumably freshwater. So saltwater wouldn't really help. That one's kind of expensive. I'll probably just use another earthworm. Oh, we're bouncing? Oh, no, it was just loading in. So I would say go for the baits. Use one of these. Have this for 3 minutes. It's weird how it's like bouncing up and down. Oh, it's to like emphasize the depth. I see. Beta. Beta. You better believe it. Butterfly fish. Stock was floundering, so that's right. That's right. We caught fish which were not floundering. Which is to say, I don't think we've caught a flounder. I wonder if this is... Oh, we got a flatfish. I wonder if this is like in Animal Crossing where you can catch sharks. Catch like crazy, gigantic, like relatively large sharks that have no business being in fresh water. Shad. That's a fun name. I shouldn't believe it. Another shad. Back-to-back shads. It's a good day. I want that guy. Give me that guy. He looks weird. Is it a squid? A freshwater squid? Oh. It is a cuttlefish, which is almost like a cuddlefish. Cuddle. I don't know if he's very good at cuddling, though. Eat that shit. Eat that meat into next week. And of course, by meat, I mean the fish. The monkfish. This one's just a little blob. Looks like a potato. Is it a potato fish? It's a sea cucumber, which might as well be a potato fish. There's shallow water. Well, we're in the sea. Oh, I guess I'm a dum-dum. In my mind, I was like, oh, right, sea, that's fresh water. Then I realized, oh, we should not be using this bait in the sea. I'm a big dumbass. For the sea cucumber, by the way. So the bait probably isn't doing shit then. Yeah, the sea would be salty. Ooh, look at that guy. Whatever that is. Is this another sea cucumber? I'll still try to get it. So, I didn't think sea cucumbers would move that quickly. And that sharply. They don't want me. They don't want me. They don't know what they're missing. Yeah. Swinging real hard. I got this guy. I think I've already got one of these before. That silhouette is vaguely familiar. It is a... That's a word. Got 30% of the collection, by the way. Oh. Coelacanth? Is that how you pronounce that? Coelacanth? Look at that thing. That thing's like... Looks like the silhouette of a Pokemon. Some kind of weird garbage fish Pokemon that has just a bunch of stuff sticking out of it. Got an antenna. There's the flounder! I was saying earlier that I've been floundering lately in the game, so it's only appropriate. Is that a shrimp? Is that a scrimps? Oh my god, that guy fucking flew! Coelacanth are very valuable. Even if I've already caught one, that's quite a lot of monies. Is that a manta ray? Oh, I know what this is. This is Helix from Pokemon. This is the... what's his face? Helix fossil. Ah, yes, an octopus. There you go. There you go, an octopus. Ammonite? There you go. Ammonite, that's the name. Seeing a lot of new things. Makes perfect sense. We'd see a lot of new things in the sea versus a river or a lake. Gold-spotted spinefoot. Eh. I guess that's probably as far as that goes. All right, one more casting. Or actually, we'll do one more catching of sorts. It's gonna be another sea cucumber. All right. Head on home. And then, yeah, there's still advisor. Yeah, thank you for sharing this place. Our stress levels have only gone down a little bit. Let's do this. I'm going to max out strength and then do an efficiency. And I think I'm gonna say, can I say like, maybe the vacation will end on its own. Our company continues to dip. Kadome continues to dip. Abazu still popping off. Sea cucumber, yeah. What about the sea pickle? And look at that, Komami is actually slightly increasing their fortunes, which is nice to see. Yamana's down a little bit. Sai's down a little bit. Cilio's is like kind of holding strong, honestly. It is Monday. Yeah, I wonder if there's like, can I say like, all right, cool, the vacation is cool, but like, I'm down to return to the office. Maybe it'll end on its own. Maybe it ends auto-magically. You're on vacation. It keeps making it sound like there's like a thing I can do with advisor. Maybe I have to like become a master fisherman. I have to be a master angler. A master baiter, if you will. Before I'm allowed to leave. Before I'm allowed to return to the office. You can't get back to the office, sir, until you have completely mastered your craft. So I'll go shopping for a saltwater thing. I'll buy just one. Buy just one, and then I will take to the sea once again. Lugworm. I'd like to use the lugworm, please. She lugging on my worm until I bait. I'm pretty happy about that, actually. That's one of my better ones in a long time. She lugging on my worm until I bait. That's I don't think I'm ever coming back from that one. I've peaked with that one for sure. It's just in the stream. It's not. We're not getting any better out of that one. I got seaweed, which is not very exciting. I'm surprised it was like getting attracted to me. Seaweed is attracted to me. I don't know what to make of that. Do not know what to make of that. I should probably try to dip this further down, because I imagine there's probably some pretty cool stuff in the bottom I should be striving for. These guys keep seeking me out. Oh, we got some scramps! Not overly valuable, but it's still nice to add to the collection. An anchovy. Same kind of thing, not overly valuable, but still nice. Vixen's like, what the hell, Alex? And I'm over here like, hell yeah, brother, I did it. My finest work yet. My towering achievement. Just want to go for those guys. Is this a pufferfish? It's a flounder, which is kind of the same thing, if you don't think too hard about it. Mussel. It's so strong. Oops. Actually, no, that's okay. That's okay. Is this another scrimp? That is another scramps. Just yeet that shit. We got a squid. Oh, I was joking about there being squids, but sure enough, we did catch a squid. You're a squid now. Oh, that guy was like mad he couldn't reach me. Look how much they're flopping around. I kind of want that fella. Little stingray fella. That guy fucking got yoinked. Yoinked and yeeted. There's also this thing. That thing intrigues me. Shit. Turbot. Thought it's a tugboat for a second. Caught a tugboat. Look at that little floppy fella. Gangly fella. Anchovy. That's a very Microsoft, like Windows 95. It's kind of jingle, that little. Who want me? Who wants this worm? This bait? The shrimp wants it, clearly. Yeah. Fucking chuck that motherfucker. Got a little fella. Is the little fella gonna be cool? Oops. It is a marbled spine foot. Very valuable. Very valuable. All because I chucked that thing as hard as it would go. Or seaweed. 50% sea, 50% weed. Yeah. Sometimes if you just fucking launch that motherfucker, you'll get rewarded thusly. We got a pompano. A little bit shallower of a toss. Is that another sea cucumber or flatfish? It's a clam. Adorable. I mean, I don't know if I'm really going for like maximum points, but I am going for filling out our encyclopedia pretty well on a sea cucumber. I'm also getting really good at grabbing those sea cucumbers. Man, oh man. I'm so great at grabbing the cukes. So good at just grabbing cukes. I got another beta. You beta believe it. Or whatchamacallit did, and I'm gonna see if I can get that stingray. I'm kind of it's a bit of a Hail Mary. But there is a mild opening. I'm gonna see if I can go for that shit. Yeah. Okay, when I said mild opening, I mean it's a bit of a tall ask. Ah, shit. And of course it did refresh. Let's get that little fella. I think we've gotten before. Yeah, it's anchovy, yeah. We go home. And then we got 8,000 pointerinos. We'll say efficiency. I can do the deep ocean. We're getting deep in the ocean. And then start fishing. First time in the ocean. So exciting. This will probably be my last one. Because I think what all I have to do is just, like, fast forward time, basically, and that probably will nudge things forward for wrapping up the vacation sooner. I want this guy? I might as well. Sunken cost fallacy. I've sunk enough points into it by this point anyway. He's just gonna keep ricocheting. Oh no, oh god, he's flying crazy fast. Just building up speed. Want to get launched really far to get some more oh my god, far-reaching fishies. Clownfish. Filling out the set of characters from Finding Nemo very well. Let's see him grab that. Striped beak fish. It's a weird effect, that whole screen shaking effect as it's loading in the fish. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of it, just a little weird. Football fish. Football fish. I wonder how he got that name. I wonder if it's a reference to European football. That would make more sense, honestly. It's a worldwide phenomenon. The clownfish, very good. Oh, big guy. Look at that big boy. I want that big boy. Another instance of big means exciting. Got a monkfish, and I think the purple probably means it's pretty good. Did big guy go away? He's still there. Whoops, shit. Just further away. And to get closelier. This guy's pretty wimbly-bimbly. We got him. It's a monkfish, though. Yeah. So if I invested more into strength, we'd have an easier time reaching that fella. What that silhouette was. We're actually in a pretty good position to get the stingray fella. Ooh, look at that. We might be able to get him. First try. Oop, not with that bounce. It is indeed a ray. Stingray, manta ray, just a ray. A Raymond. Sea anemone. That is a hard word to say. That is when I struggle with a bunch. Shad. I was so excited I shad myself when I saw him. Ooh, speaking of which. Ooh, almost. There's like a way where you can like relinquish a catch and be like, no, I don't want that one. Give me this other thing. This other big scary thing. It's the sea flip-flaps. Like like the noise that happens when they bite. Chomp noise. See the chompies. I love when they skitter across the surface like that. And earlier when that one dude just built up speed after bouncing off the wall 4 times in a row, and then we just fucking launched him to the floor. Yoinked his ass right to us. Walleye. That was a new one. 18 seconds. Oh, look at that chainsaw guy. Looks like the fucking chainsword from Space Marine. Oh, I almost had him too. I want the Space Marine fella. It might be... Probably not a swordfish. We got a worm Pompeii. Like I've seen something along the lines of like a sawtooth something fish. Like a very pronounced, kind of serrated, like a serrated snoot. It's not actually sharp, it just looks weird. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is sharp, but I think it's a kind of shark, maybe. Guess if there was ever a time to find a shark, it'd be on the ocean map. Our bait has ended, though. We got pretty close to getting something weird. So, from this point on, we can say, give me better range. But then I would just say, let's just assume today is the Emperor's birthday, which is a holiday anyway. Mommy's doing well. I think they're actually going up a bit. Ethical conduct goes up, which is nice. Friendship with Amy goes up as well. Financial success goes up. Yeah, Komami's kind of popping off. Good for them. Good for them. Good for all of us, honestly. Asai is nearing a point that where it wouldn't be horrible to sell. Elio will hang on to, obviously, but yeah, Asai's doing all right. Yamana will hang on to, and yeah, Kamani's like, I'm glad I didn't sell all of them. They're exceeding my expectations for sure. I continue to not even flounder, it's just all negative. It's been nothing but negative. Maybe buy the company stocks back. Well, I mean, ideally I would buy them back when they're super low. I mean, they're quite low now. Maybe if I buy them back, it'll increase confidence. So it is Friday. It's a holiday anyway. Constitution Memorial Day, another holiday. Although it's Saturday anyway. They double stonks are closed kind of day. Man, when can I return from vacation? The good news is my stress levels have come down quite a bit. Build an investment center. Rich history, that's right. But Amy, all these happy things are happening. We're still on vacation. Okay, so I guess this is an observed holiday then, is the idea, because one of the holidays fell on Saturdays. Oh, here we go. You can get back to work now. But unfortunately, we have the normal boring outfit again. It was fun while it lasted. So, rumors at Yamana. A sharp change, you say. Yamana was one that... Oh, but it's a good rumor. All right, well. About time to sell off probably all of what we had at Yamana. And like White Fleur said, yeah, maybe if we buy back our own stock, maybe that will increase confidence. Should I wait to see if this goes up even more? That is a very sharp increase. I think the answer is yes. I think that is exactly what I will do. Also, let's talk. Let's talk about something other than work more often. Get to know each other better. That sounds nice. What about this new arcade game? Which she has previously told us about, but now the friendship level went up. Profile. Level 2! And of course, we'd already gotten other points anyway. Joining a gym. Want to be workout buddies. So fun. Reserves are pretty good. We still have quite a ways to go, though. Approval rating still in the toilet. A lot of resumes available. We've gotten a lot of more of these kinds of points now, which is nice. Push-ups are a cure for every problem. That's why he's so charismatic. I respect it. I don't know if I agree with it, but I respect it. I'm gonna go 1 day forward and see how it shifts. Okay, so it looks like it is kind of capping off. So I'll go ahead and sell. I really do think probably all of what I have in Yamana. A cool 12 million back from it. Bam. That's nice. And I'm curious to see where Kamami goes. I'm kind of curious to see where that goes. And hanging on to Kallio, I think. And I'm gonna spend a bunch on my own, I think. I think White Flirt's probably not wrong. Maybe if I like buy a bunch of my own, it'll make people feel good. Feel good about the company, feel good about me as a person. Remember what it was? We were at 30% previously, so what would it take to get us back to 30%? Or ownership, that is. It would take 11 million. You got it. Amidst fluctuating market, I doubled down on my commitment to the company. A vote of confidence for its strategic vision. Presumably that will, look at that, a slight uptick indeed. Slight uptick indeed. With that said, let's now bring on some more peeps. And I still cannot afford any other departments, unfortunately, as much as I would like to invest in departments. I'm a couch potato, but I also don't want to miss out on cool experiences. I like how the vacation option isn't available, so you can't just take consecutive vacations over and over again. Probably for the best. Should I get myself a cool new car? Our guy is still pretty stressed, but we're very happy despite being stressed and not comfortable at all. Maybe a car would make us more comfortable, actually. I will spend... Let's see. What's my budget? I mean, this is, you know, just money to make my guy happier. There's no, like, monetary investment, so to speak. There's no, like, not like a return on investment we could expect here. Just our guy will be happy. That's the investment. Yeah. 10 million, almost 11. Sure. I'm a big Toyota guy. Toy Moto. It is super and it's new. And also friendship with my advisor went up because of that. My advisor's like, wow, we're better friends now that you have a car. Sure. Networking is still kind of shitty. Everything, I mean, you know, numbers are like generally, despite my questionable strats for these things, we're doing all right. Yeah, this is we know that's gonna drop off a bit. Maybe we're carpooling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. White Flirt and Vixie, you guys are perfect for each other. You guys are perfect for each other. You got these. You are sharing your brain cells, and it's fucking wonderful. Love to see it. Truly love to see it. If Kallio dips, I might invest more. I'm guessing Kallio is a good like investment on like getting good dividends, that kind of thing, as opposed to buying and selling. What else? What else should I consider? Continue to watch Kamami. They continue to surprise me. Should I invest even more into ourselves? We see this the teensiest of upticks. If I double down more doubly. If I take it up to a 5 mil, but 32%. So it is newsworthy as a result. All right. Cool. And then I'm just gonna let that fucking do its thing, right? I'm gonna say even more into reserves would be nice. I really want to be able to like buy another or invest into another department. Oh, also I was talking about these guys. Yeah, I would say he's an expensive guy. Loves operating activities. And then this guy is sales and marketing, vintage manga. That's the thing, we're getting, because our company's performing, well, our company's performing very poorly, but we're on the up and up, we are ascendant, and as a result, there's all this hype and excitement. Member of a fine wine club. building model airplanes. So yeah, we don't have any like young scrappy upstarts. These are all pretty like fancy fellas and Cinderellas. I will hire this person. This person's a badass, but they are not very experienced, which presumably means they have a bright future ahead of them. So I will hire this person. And then I will say yes to one of the cheapo fellas. You. Oh, never mind. Let's level the company. Okay. Just kidding. Hire the maximum. I have nothing else to offer. Time to resign. No, just kidding. Can you imagine? Time to leave. Fuck you. Anything else from the advisor? Saw a group of kids playing with a yo-yo. That's fun. Are there any new hints? No, no new hints. Okay. We have a lot of contacts, but I don't know if I really want to mess with them right now. We have probably not 270 points. I have 20 points to spend. Not ready for such an investment. Yeah, fair. Fair point, fair point. What if I wanted to build one of these? Yes, let's make it happen. Don't have the reserves. I kind of figured. Takes a long time to build those reserves, man. Heck's that about? Yeah. That's good, though. Meeting of shareholders will take place here for our company. Will you attend the presentation for Uncle Touchy as CEO? I probably should. Should probably make a brief appearance. All right, we're at the venue. Our guy's so stressed out. Financial performance is good. Dividend yield was 2.3%, which I assume is good. I'm not in the best condition to speak right now. All right, good presentation. It was met with enthusiasm. Company's progress and future plans resonate well. Stock price is going to see a healthy surge. Banbai is in distress with a merger of bankruptcy looming. Investors brace for impact. Pop culture is influencing the youth. Tying up with popular icons can boost our visibility. Do we launch a of course, yes. There's the Yakuza, by the way. Watching your progress, we must say you've made a name for yourself. Send an offer of cooperation. Help you expand your empire further. Help you with various issues. What do you guys think? We know it would hurt our image, and our image is already not great. I lean towards saying no, because we're such a good CEO. We don't need the help of the mafia, organized crime. We don't need that kind of bullshit. But if I say no, will they fucking break my kneecaps behind the parking lot afterwards? Or are they gonna meet me with brass knuckles and tire irons? I want to say, like, you know what? I don't need it. I don't need your bullshit. Amy says, I'm out of here. But you had better judgment. Be careful out there, he says. Be an unforgiving world out there who refuse our help. So a couple things happened there. So, Yamana? No. Banbai, of which we have no ownership. Banbai is in the shitter. Kind of surprising. They've been generally doing better than we have, and than Konami have. But yeah, they're shitting the bed real bad. It's my first time. I don't really know. It's my first time. I'm a little bit new to this. Please be gentle. Yamana's actually holding relatively strong. I probably should have invested even more into Yamana, but you know, you can't read the future of these things. We just can only do our best. Konami's still doing all right. Still doing okay. I don't necessarily regret selling my shares that I had, but I'm glad that I kept some of them, for sure. And our guy's doing pretty well. Should I sell some? You know what? I'm gonna hold. Because, like, if I go over here, look at that approval rating. Look at that. That is what we love to see. I'm gonna go home early, she says. Planning my summer vacation. New sushi restaurant. That sounds wonderful. Overall reputation. Ethical conduct has gone up to 3. I think it was 1 earlier. Yeah, can we take it a little slow? Exactly. This is Nomura. Would you like to relax? My friends are going to the bar. Yes, that's great. That'll lower our stress levels, which is good because our guy was not in a good shape. Barstool is comfortable. Nice selection of whiskeys. Met a marketer at Komami. Had a nice chat. It's time to go home? Of course not. We close out the bar, baby. Score the winning shot at the dart contest. Thank you for visiting. It's like, what did we say earlier? That's like $280 basically. Black market is closed on weekends. How's about this friend said? It's getting late. Let's do another stop. Talk with our advisor. She wants to go on a walk with us. Oh, that sounds nice. Friendship levels up. Make an achievement. There's that's the standard traditional going for a walk attire. This is how I dress whenever I go for a walk. When Grace and I go for a walk after working hours and whatnot, yeah, that is exactly how I dress. So that is very traditional. Maybe when Grace and I go to Japan in July, I can convince her to dress like this when we go for walks. I know. I can dream, can't I? A fella can dream. Is that so wrong? Nice to have a moment to appreciate each other. We value our friendship. This is friendship clothing. It's friendship clothing, okay? It's totally okay. Totally normal. Well, you know, I always talk about how whenever I do these streams, I always do save the VOD and I record usually a lightly edited VOD, which is to say the recorded video, and I uploaded it to YouTube. And sometimes it's tricky. I don't always know what I want to set as what I want to set as the thumbnail for my streams, or I'm sorry, for the recorded upload that I upload up to YouTube. But I don't know, for some reason I don't know, call it streamer intuition. Sorry, I'm fucking with something right now. Call it streamer intuition. My hands are above the table. There's nothing weird. Call it streamer intuition, but I just have this 69th sense for what you call it, the thumbnail should be. I feel like I've got some kind of inkling for what the thumbnail should be. I don't know how I'm able to pick up on that. Again, I think I just have a natural knack for these things. So anyway, I'm just gonna be over here for no reason, so I have means to grab a thumbnail for purely platonic and artistic and creative purposes. There we go. Isn't that so nice? What would life be like if we weren't working in this field? Sometimes I wonder what paths I could have taken. There you go. There you go. In fact, yeah, what if I just go up here? Whoops. Make my job even easier. I mean, I would never intentionally try to get a sensational clickbaity thumbnail for no reason. I would never. Of course. Just a nice reflective walk. That's all it is. Yeah. Would I also, White Flare, be doing the YouTube reaction face like, is that what I should be doing? You think we can walk around a bit longer? Of course. Of course. Anything for you, treasured friendship. Treasured coworker, but also dearest friend. How small we are in the grand scheme of things. Just little specks in this universe. Makes you think about it. And look at our response. Our response is, okay. Affirmative. Like we're like a robot. She's had a little too much to drink. We'll walk her home. We'll be a responsible gentleman. Well, yeah, it's because we're going for a nice walk. Could you train a cat to play? Oh, of course. Of course. We all remember Piano Cat. Or Keyboard, right. Keyboard Cat, yeah. Now, granted, this takes place in the 1980s. She was ahead of the curve. I had a great time. See, everybody wins. Everybody wins. So that's how that goes. You go for a nice walk with your advisor / administrator, secretary, what have you. And, you know, you wear the traditional going for a walk garb that we wear when we go on walks with our bosses. And treasured friends. You have a little bit you stay out a little bit too late. You have a little bit too much to drink. You start talking about Keyboard Cat. Just how it goes. Lost in the mountains during a hiking trip. Stumbled upon a cabin where an old man lived. That sounds nice. Strange experience. There we go. So as our friendship levels up, she like we learn more about her. We get more like weirder conversation topics. Look at that. Up to 13. That's so exciting. It is late, guys. Almost 2 a.m. Let's go and wrap it. Let's go and wrap it up. This was fun. You probably heard me say it. You could probably even tell, like, this is a weird little game. I definitely don't regret streaming it. I don't know if I would stream it again necessarily. Probably not anytime soon, but I would be curious about the story mode. So I'll be keeping my eyes peeled about a potential story mode thing, whatever it might entail. I mean, the CEO mode that we're playing right now is kind of a free-form story mode. We're kind of making our own story, obviously, which is neat. And I do feel like I've started to kind of get the hang of things, generally speaking. I felt like I was especially, maybe not maybe confused. Yes, probably confused. I was especially clueless at the start, but I feel like I've gotten a slightly better handle on kind of the general tidbits. And now that I'm like more open to kind of letting the market do its thing and reacting accordingly, because I kept being nervous that there was information I was like not. I had not found how to that there was information that I was unable or not knowing how to access. But I think really, yeah, it is you're just watching the numbers and trying your best to react accordingly. What I probably should do more often is do more of like the double speed, where you're just charging forward time-wise and not quite getting quite so caught up on like the little dips and dives and looking for the big jumps and whatnot. So yeah, it's a cool little game, and for anybody who is like interested in finances and stock market stuff, economy simulators, that kind of thing, I could see this really gripping somebody. I couldn't help but notice earlier in the Steam reviews, some of the people that had really glowing things to say about the game have experience in the finance industry, and they said this is like a really fun game for them because it's like it tickles that same part of their brain, but obviously in a more gamified sense. So yeah, it is good. It is a good game. I don't really know if it's for me specifically, but the story mode, we'll see. But what I might do is when the story mode is made available, I might fuck around with it a little bit off stream before deciding whether or not to bring it back onto stream. But I am glad I got to try it out tonight. This was fun. A little bit, outside the norm. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you gotta play something outside the norm. And again, like White Flare pointed out, I tend to play weird shit anyway, so it's not that by some measure, it might be slightly out of the ordinary for me to play a game like this, but really, I like to think I've curated a name for myself, or maybe not a name for myself, but a vibe, an aesthetic, as being a streamer that embraces the mildly absurd and just kind of out there.